Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the Expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the Expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world.
I'd like you to imagine with me, if you will, opening an app where you can collaborate with like-minded individuals from around the world, get inspiration and in-app tools to launch and grow your business, as well as share your knowledge and earn compensation, all in one app. Well, the name of that app is Truso. short for truly social. Hi, I'm Matthew Newman, the founder and CEO of Truso. A new concept in social media, Truso is designed from the ground up to be a platform that's both social and empowering for all its users. How exactly do we do that? I'm glad you asked. First, Truso brings the world together via video. Psychologists assert that video provides a significantly more effective connection than audio only. When you enter a community on Truso, you're face to face. Second, on Truso, you don't have to have 1 million followers to monetize. Our business model allows all hosts and moderators to monetize, no matter the size of your following, by 1, producing fee-based content, and 2, inviting others to join the platform as subscribers. Even more, Truso has an in-app resource library with over 100 free resources, forms, and documents to help you build your brand and grow your business. Third, Truso is inclusive. The deaf and hard of hearing communities make up 360 million people worldwide. Unlike audio-only apps, Truso embraces this community, providing a networking platform that allows them to participate via video and closed captioning. We even have a deaf and hard of hearing foundation in the works as well. Fourth, Truso is both social and safe. We refer to Truso as a virtual extension of the beauty shop, barbershop, and brainchild of the community. A place where there's laughter, along with wisdom, growth-oriented conversation, and genuine connections in a safe space. Truso even has proprietary security to ensure we maintain a safe environment for everyone. Where are we at now? Truso is live, y'all. We've launched in beta and we're acquiring users daily. We have an incredible development and marketing team, plus amazing celebrity influencers at the table, helping us spread the word around the globe, beginning within the African diaspora and beyond by creating a safe space for growth, connection, and collaboration. We're truly excited about Truso. We've created something special for which there is a global market. And we invite you to embark on this journey with us as a shareholder. The future for Truso is truly bright. Join us and let's go there together.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur? Or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? That business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dream by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sideline and watch our students in high school be leaders, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America, and my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak in English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
This is Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth. He's the owner of Petsworth Vet World, a veterinary clinic in Hopton, Connecticut. His patients include dog, cat, frog, fish,
Goldie?
dog, and this alpaca. Due to doctor-patient confidentiality, we can't tell you their names. Business at Vet World was steady, and then quarantine hit. Neighbors brought new four-legged friends into their homes. Bunnies. Bunnies everywhere. Dr. Petsworth welcomed these new patients with open arms. The only problem? There were more appointments than he could manage. That's when Dr. Petsworth turned to his American Express business card, which offers spending potential that's built for his changing business needs. He decided to hire a new assistant, Julio, and with spending power built for business purchases, he used his card to furnish a new exam room. Together, Dr. Petsworth, Julio, and American Express Business made sure all the pets of Hopton got the love and care they deserve. And everyone was happy. Get the card built for business by American Express.
Phenomenal Tanya T. Wise, who is here from the great state of Maryland. Tanya, welcome and thank you for being with us today. Can you indulge our audience a little bit and tell them just a little bit more about who you are and what it is that you do?
Well, I love being able to talk to people and have a magnetic attitude, being able to just show them. So I always like to say, level up is Coach at Tanya T. Wise here.
So can you tell our audience, just give them a teaser about what your presentation will be about?
So my philosophy is that we should all be living our dream life. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how you start living your dream life. What are some of the things that you thought about in your childhood that you just kind of let go and dormant?
Wow.
And I want to reignite that and just give you some pointers and some tips, some tools, some strategies to be able to start living your best life now. And guess what, Wanda? And leave an inheritance for your legacy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I know that's resonating with a lot of people. I've heard that you have a dynamic coaching program. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools, we help them implement strategies, as well as give them resources so that they can live their best life now and leave that inheritance.
Wow. Oh, I love that. I love the leave the inheritance part. Listen, you are dropping some major nuggets, and I know a lot of what you're saying is resonating with a lot of people, but I think we're all curious. How did you even make this transition into the speaking and coaching arena? What's the story behind this?
So I started out in finance, and I realized that a lot of people don't necessarily go after their dream life because of the lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income, and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car. I nearly lost it all when I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it.
If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that?
Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Wise.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
Good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC, which is committed to helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. And I'm your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from all over the world, from London, from Singapore, from Africa, from Japan, from North Carolina, from Chicago, from New York, Los Angeles, all cities from the United States, and I'm coming to you live from Guanajuato, Mexico. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, to inspire, and to educate businesses about businesses. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking you into the future where you can go and watch this right now in the Hello Plaza in Metaverse from your cell phone, from your laptop, and your VR headsets. And so definitely take a dive into that. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to introduce you all to Sharice Richards. She's an amazing mother, 2 sons, amazing loving husband. She's an author. She's a worldwide entrepreneur. She specializes in education and empowering people in life insurance and retirement income and financial freedom. She's a member of the $1 Million Roundtable, and she has a brand new book that's out, Faith, Focus, Action, The Journey to Becoming Who You Are. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to introduce you to Miss Sharice Richards.
Hello, Mr. Jones. How are you? It's a pleasure and an honor to be with you.
Absolutely. It is a pleasure to be with you as well, ma'am. I am definitely excited for our fireside chat. And it is just a pleasure to have you on this network. And, more importantly, I shared a little bit, about who you are. But who really are you, Miss Richards? Talk to us.
Well, you kind of checked all the boxes during my intro, but yes, I am a wife. I'm a mom. I have two sons. One is a graduating senior in college. The other one has about 2 more years left in high school. Been married for 23 years. I live in the Washington, D.C. area, and I'm an entrepreneur. Full-time, been doing this for about 16 years. And I'm a woman who loves God. So those are all the things that pretty much sum up Sharice Richards. The only thing I will add is that I love everything Peloton. So if you know me, you know that I love Peloton as well. Yes.
I love it. I love it. So, I always ask people this one question, especially before we go into our fireside chat, knowing what you know now and coming from Washington, D.C., what would you tell your younger self knowing what you know now?
You know what? To take that leap of faith. It took me many, many years before I really embraced the motto to do it afraid. And so I to this day, I tell young people that I had a dream in high school to go to UCLA for college. And being on the East Coast, the thought of leaving and going all the way to the West Coast by myself, it was frightening. I was afraid. And so I let that hold me back. And so if I can go back to then, I would say just do it afraid, right? Everything is going to work out. Like you're going to gain your wings along the way. Just do it afraid.
I love it. I love it. And so, what has been one of the greatest accomplishments in your life, up until this standpoint? And what kind of, roadblocks did you go through to accomplish what you're at now?
Yeah, I mean, several, right? I say life is a journey and there's going to be highs and lows. Graduating from college was a big accomplishment. I was one of the first in my family to do so. And then going on to get a master's degree. I had a successful career in the federal government, in corporate America. And then I took that leap of faith to, into this world of entrepreneurship. And so those have all been, great accomplishments. But I think my greatest is, finding my husband and getting married and just building this life together, raising 2 boys. I mean, my greatest joy right now is, seeing my sons flourish and thrive. I always tell people now, my son, he'll be graduating in May of 2024. And I'm like, that's my graduation. I still remember when he graduated from high school. So, those are the things that really bring me joy. I've been blessed to make a lot of money and give back in many ways. But, family is home and home is where the heart is, right?
Yeah. I remind people all the time is that, we have to be grateful for the things that we have right now because they can be taken away just like that. And so often, we want these things and we get these things and then we throw them away like it's a new Christmas toy. And then we realize, that the most important thing has been right in front of us this whole entire time. And that's something that you are sharing with us is that your kids, your family is most important than all the money, all the fame, all the accomplishments that you make, because those are your pride and joy. And that's really what has, pushed you. And a lot of the times, we ask people, what's important to you? And they tell us, oh, my business, oh, my company, oh, this. And you ask them why? Well, because I want to do something, that my parents couldn't do for me. Why? Well, because my parents, didn't provide for me when I was younger. And you really get down to that nitty gritty of why. And it comes down to the family. It comes down to the kids. It comes down to you staying up late, you getting up early, you busting your butt to doing, what you need to do for them because you want more for them And I can see that, and my mom's the same way, right? And it's just, I can't wait, but then you gone and they're like, oh, baby, come back.
Right. You already know. You already know.
So, tell me this, you mentioned something that was huge, that fear factor, of what if you had moved over, and what stopped you, what did you turn your fear into, how did you use that for fuel?
Yeah. So when I was introduced to this world of entrepreneurship, it was new, it was different. My background was IT, bachelor's degree in IT, master's degree in IT management. So to step into this world of entrepreneurship, like everything I did was new. And every step I made, I was afraid. Right. And so for me, it was about surrounding myself with strong people who were documented, who can become coaches and mentors, and I can follow their path to success. I am a great student. And I tell people, even to this day, with all the success that I've been blessed to have, I am a student of whatever industry that I am in. And so you will always find me in front of the room, right? So I can get everything that I need to feel confident about what I'm doing. And so for me, it was just about being in the rooms, building those relationships with people who were successful and not really looking at, what I've done, right? Because that had nothing to do with what I wanted to do. Yes, it laid us a foundation, but if I was going to step into this new world, I had to, be coachable. And that's a big lesson learned even to this day.
I wish people could bottle that up and understand that you got to be coachable. And so often we're not willing to be coachable. We're not willing to pivot. We're not willing to learn these new things. And right now, more than ever, we're all going to have to, the teacher is now going to have to be the student. And that is literally where we're at now. And you said it, making those transitions and being able to get over that fear and really just bust move at the end of the day. Right.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, tell me, more about, your purpose. Well, how are you walking your purpose now? What does that look like? I always remind people, turn your passion into profitable success. What does that look like for you?
Yeah. So I think at the core of everything that I've ever done, it's all about learning and teaching, right? If I could do a thing, then I could teach a thing. And so even as a young girl, I would always play school with my sister, right? And so now to be in a position where I can educate people on how money works and how they can have financial success and the importance of financial planning, it's what I've always done. It's what I've done in church. It's what I've done in my career. I was training in my career. And when I became successful as an entrepreneur initially, I started a women's coaching program, right? My book is like a practical how-to that gives some of my success principles, but kind of walks you through what are your success principles along the way as people are reading the book. So I've always been an educator. I loved education. And then to teach it is just a natural extension of who I am. And because that's been always close to my heart, something that is a purpose, I'm turning into, what'd you say, turning into your passion into profits?
Turn your passion into profitable success.
Turn your passion into profitable success. And that's what I have been fortunate to do in every phase of my journey to where I'm at right now.
I love it. So, tell us about your book. Faith, focus, action, the journey to becoming who you are. Tell us more about that book because you mentioned it. Come on, talk to us more about
it. Yes, I did touch on it, right? So faith, focus, action, the journey to becoming who you are is my journey to really becoming a successful entrepreneur. And I had to go through many life lessons, really, a number of hurdles and obstacles, and I came out on the other side. And so the book just really talks about various milestones and what I learned and where I had to overcome and how I had to dig deep to become what I wanted to do, right? Because if you're going to be successful, if you're going to live this dream life, it's going to require you to have faith, right? It's going to require you to be focused. It's going to require you to take action. And here's what I always tell people, right? Those three principles are so powerful because you can't have one without the other, right? You can't have two. Like you can't say, I got faith, I believe, but then, and I'm focused, but then you don't take any action, right? Because it says in the Bible, faith without works is dead, right? So then you can say, I got faith and I'm taking action, but then you're all over the place, right? And so that's not going to work because you have to be laser focused on one thing at a time, right? And so for as long as it takes, if that's what you really want, you got to be focused on it for as long as it takes, right? And you have to be willing to do whatever it takes if that's the thing that you really want, right? And so those three together, you have to believe, you have to be laser focused, and then you have to take massive, consistent action and you cannot compare yourself. And that's why that journey to success is so personal, because what it looked like for me may not be what it looks like for you or anyone else, right? And so when you're taking that journey, you have to hone in on what you need to do, where you are, and not compare yourself to somebody else, because so often people are comparing themselves with people on social media. And I have blinders on, I never ever watch what other people are doing, because for me personally, I know it's a distraction, right? And so often we don't know the full story. And so we may be comparing somebody's chapter 5 and you're on page 1, right? And then you're trying to measure up to someone. And so that's why that journey has to be personal, right? You have to get to know yourself, dig deep and figure out, okay, I'm right here today and I want to be further along, but that just means I don't know what I need to know to be further down the road. And that's okay too. Figure it out, right? Figure it out, and then you're ready. But at the end of the day, I always tell people, you are where you're supposed to be right now. And if we are too far down the road, then we can miss the lessons, we can miss the opportunities, we can miss the connections, because we're not doing the work that we need to be doing right now.
Yeah. And, you're so spot on about being able to stay in your lane, stay in your inner tube. There's this island that you're trying to get to. And if you just use one arm, guess what? You're going to go in circles. And so you can have the faith, but you got to use this other arm and you got to take action. And so often we, take the faith, or we got to go learn more things, and we just keep faith and knowledge, and we just keep spinning ourselves in circles, or saying, oh, well, God is going to take care of me. Yeah, yes, he got his half, but you got to get your other half, and you got to get this rolling, with taking the action. And so, that's where we have to all be able to really take responsibility of how we show up in life and what we do in life. And I think that's exactly to the three principles, that you were talking about. And so, explain to me, how have those three principles, helped you in your career and your business?
Yeah. So the first part is faith, right? Just being, and the faith part just is for me about believing that I was where I was supposed to be, doing what I was called to do. And even though I always have, even to this day, a strong desire to be further down the road, I'm trusting the process, right? I'm not getting ahead of myself, right? And I'm not comparing myself. And so the faith is just believing that I have a plan and I'm operating in my plan. I'm operating in the purpose, and I'm going to do my best where I'm at. So that's where faith is. And I believe that whatever I want is going to happen. It's going to happen in time. And I have confidence in that. Do I, struggle with, insecurity sometimes? Yes. Having the faith doesn't mean that you're not going to experience some of the other, all the other emotions, right? Do I have fear? Do I have doubt, worry, anxiety, all the things, right? But what supersedes all of that is my faith and belief that better is coming, right? And so that's faith. Focus, I've learned myself enough to know that I can do only one thing at a time. And so it doesn't matter what shiny new object or project or whatever is coming down the road, right? Or that's right in front of me. I know that I need to be focused on the highest, like my money making activities, right? My highest income producing activities. That's what I need to be focused on. And that takes some time, right? Because it takes time to really understand yourself and really embrace, especially as a woman, right? As a wife and as a mom, right? We think we can do it all, and we can, right? But are we doing it all well, right? Is it affecting our, emotional health, our physical health, right? Our relational health? Like it comes at a cost. And so what I've learned to do with focus is focus on the things that I can do, and to outsource, delegate, pay, whatever it takes, get it off of my plate so that I can be focused on the things that bring me joy, the things that make me happy, right? The things that fulfill me, right? And the things that fill me up. And then when it comes to my professional side, the things that I'm good at, right? Hire a virtual assistant, right? Hire someone for the things that I don't even like to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you don't even like admin stuff. Like, find somebody that loves to do admin stuff. They love it. That's their purpose. Get them to partner with you so that you can focus on the things that you need to do, right? And then the action part, it's just law, right? It's the compound effect, right? It's the little things that we do day in and day out that gets the big success, right? People see the end result of the hard work, right? They see the result of the late nights, the early morning, the sacrifices that is required every day in order to get the success, right? And so the action is just being committed to the commitment. And that commitment is personal to you, right? And so what does that look like for you? So that's how faith, focus, and action has applied to me in my life. And that's how I use it even to this day.
Ooh, that was literally, what I share with people all the time, right? You got to show up, you got to take action. And even more importantly, what advice would you give someone right now? Because you've mentioned all these things of, and I share with people, hey, it's always easy to say, but, what are the steps? What do I do? For somebody right now that might be struggling or might be going through some tough times, what are things that you did when you were going through these tough times to get you to where you are now? Because a lot of the times, like you said, people don't see the grinding in between. People don't see the arguments, the fights, the almost wanting to quit, hey, you know what, I'm done with this. They don't see that. They just see what you share with them, and they don't know, right, that at the end of the day, I'll never forget this. I asked one of my entrepreneur friends, I said, hey, where you are now, would you do what you're doing? Would you have done the same thing? He said, David, if I had known what I know now, I don't think I would have did this. And he said that, and he was honest with me, because a lot of people don't know, what it takes to be an entrepreneur, what it takes to continue on, and what it takes to continue to go down this path. And so, what advice would you give to somebody struggling at this time?
Yeah. So one, I would say that just understand it's not going to always be easy. Two, I would say it's okay to slow down in order to speed up, right? It's okay because your journey is your journey and you're going to get to where you want to go eventually, right? So it's okay to do that. And then I would say, and these are all things that I've done, by the way. The last thing that I would say that's so important, I believe, is that you may need to have a season of separation from the people, some people, right? Some activities, and some environments, right? You just may have to give it up. Even some of the things that you love to do, that season of separation can be your slowdown period. It can give you time to think, right? That season of separation from certain people, right? Whether it's your best girlfriend or your crew, people that you love, but guess what? They're not dreaming like you're dreaming, right? They don't have the same goals that you have. And so you may try to bounce ideas off of them, share perspectives, and they're looking at you like you are speaking a different language. That season of separation, it opens you up to be able to make the meaningful connections that you may need to make in order to further your career, further your business. Look, whatever it is that you want to do, that season of separation, let me put that first. David, I'm going to put that first because sometimes people don't understand. Like, that's the sacrifice that you have to make, that people need to make. And so you may have to let some people go. It don't mean that we're not friends anymore, but we're not like our path is like this. And we may come back together, but for right now, I need it. I need to be over here while you are over there, because otherwise people may just put their little toxic, they may just rain all over your parade. And you trying to figure out, oh, this not going to work, and such say. Who? What? This is what I would say. People, you have two types of people that you can listen to, right? We need to be listening to someone. We should all have wise counsel and someone in our lives that we look up to. We can count on their, perspectives, their guidance, whatever it is, right? So you got the person, the group of people who are where you want to be, doing what you want to do. And they're going to tell you what you need to do in order to get further down the road. And then you got the people over here that's your homegirl from back in the day. We grew up together. And she like, girl, it don't take all of that. And you're like, so who are you going to listen to?
Tell them.
Right?
Tell them.
And I mean, so many times I have seen this. I've built an organization of over 80,000 people when I started my network marketing career. And it would just blow me away when people they said, well, my friend, my coworker said, and I'm like, well, what is your coworker doing? They're working the job that you're saying you want to get out of, and you're listening to them.
I got to stop you real quick because you just said something that was very important that I continue to share with people, that these successful people that we see, they started somehow, some shape, form, or fashion in network marketing. Like, it blows my mind when people and those same friends, that homegirl, that homeboy that you went to high school with, that was cool, that it was all good and fine when you were at the clubs, when you paying for their drinks, you were doing everything, you were out, all of that. But the minute you come over here and try to do something, not try, but doing it and making something successful, why are you doing all that? You ain't got to do all that. Come on back down here with me, because you remind them that they should be doing what you are doing and they don't want to make that pivot. Right. And those are the friends you should not be listening to. And yes, it is tough. It is hard. It is difficult to let them go, because that is conditions, that's habits, that's comfort. And your body loves comfort. And you got to be able to say, hey, that's not where I'm going. I love you from afar. Are we going out tonight? No. Are we going here? No. Why not? Because I got something to do for the future, not now, right? Because rich people educate themselves. Poor people entertain themselves. So you pick which one you want to be, okay? And so I just love that you brought that up. And so this is where we really want to be able to distinguish ourselves. And look, when I say poor, I don't mean poor in the pocketbook. Right. I mean poor as in passing over opportunities repeatedly. And a lot of the times that's what people do by spending more time watching this, doing that, doing this, but don't know, what they're going to do with their future, don't know their SWOT analysis, don't know what they're going to be doing in 5 years from now, but want to tell you what you shouldn't be doing. And they know they should be doing it. So, I love that. So, what piece of advice would you give to somebody that does want more?
Yeah, I mean, find someone who is doing what you're doing and connect with them. Like, there's value in the right collaborations, the right partners, the right mentor. And so you have to get a mentor because they can help you fill in the gaps, see things that you may not see right now. Like, it is so invaluable. So get a mentor, surround yourself with the right community of people who are having the success that you want, that you can learn from. Because here's the thing, if you are the smartest person in your circle, you need a new circle. Okay, period. I know it feels good to know all the answers, people coming to you with all their questions. That's good. But you need someone that you can be like asking those same questions, right? And bouncing ideas off of. So I would say do that. And then I would also say, like, just don't give up. Like, just don't quit, right? It's not like nobody will tell you that it's easy. You've said it, I've said it, and people say it all the time, right? Just don't quit, right? Just hold on to the dream. And then the other thing is that when I say hold on to the dream, you might have to hold on to it from other people. Keep it away from certain people. Be careful that you're not talking to no dream stealers, right? And that's why that personal development, that quiet time that you have for yourself is so key, so that you can have that discerning spirit and know who's rolling with you and who ain't. Because everybody that's smiling your face, they ain't rolling with you. That don't mean that you got to meet them with the same energy, but you just put them over, you got to put them over here, right? And they got to deal with you a certain type of way. So just understand who's in your circle, who's for you, who's not. But the biggest thing is just don't quit. Like, I hate to see people give up on their journey. There's an image out there on social media that shows a person kind of digging a well, and they give up, right? And they give up just before they make that last, hit, right? Don't let that be your story, right? And then you end up with a lifetime of regret.
Yeah, I share that story a lot with people, and it's really about excuses or execution. You pick one. At the end of the day, as I share with people, we going up this mountain, and we ain't coming back down. We either gonna die on the side of this mountain, or we gonna make it to the top. And how we make it to the top is collaborating together, because nobody makes it to the top of Mount Everest by themselves. There's dead bodies, there's air tanks, there's food stations of everybody putting in their 2 cents. And that's where we have to be able to understand of collaboration is the new currency, and us being able to get our self-development, us being able to make that mind shift and get out of those old conditioned ways and those old patterns are going to serve us, better. And so, Ms. Richards, it was amazing to talk to you and share your amazing story. If you would please, share with the folks where they can, learn more about what you have going on. If you have anything, happening right now, please share with us what that is.
Yeah. So for me, it's all about financial education, and making people just really understand how money works so that they can come up with solid financial plans. It's a passion that was birthed from my own personal experience. Anything that I do, anything that I share in my book and in the work that I do is from my own personal experience. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm super excited about it. And so I'm real easy to find, David. I am on social media at Sharice on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I make it super easy, right? I'm a simple girl. I don't like to complicate stuff, right? And then my website is sharicerichards.com. And so whether it's personal or professional, I would love to connect with anyone that says, when you said this, I want more. I want to know more. Or want to just connect with the work that I'm doing, or just make the connection on social media. Would love to do it. So that is how you find me, David. It's been a pleasure to be your guest on today. So thank you for having me.
Absolutely. It is absolutely always great to have you join us, and look forward to you joining us more on the Black Business Network. So I greatly appreciate your time. I greatly appreciate, you sharing your story, because your story is your glory, and your story is going to help somebody else with their survival guide, and for them to avoid the landmines that you went through as well. So I appreciate that, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Perfect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Black Business Expo mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K through 12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, and use the Cash App that's on the screen below. And our goal is to give laptops up to $5,000 to 10 students, fellas, ladies, young children. We need you to go online, and we need you to register at the www.blackbusinessexpo.com to take advantage of that. And not only that, we want to thank all of our sponsors today, from NC 100 to Moody Capital Partners, to Suede Soul, to Lotus Rich Coaching and Training, to Carolina, Virginia Monetary Supplier Development Council, to Step Management, to BHS Associates, to Margie McLean Foundation, to Genius is Common, to Earth Essentials, to Mullane Shani Global, to Executive Women's Success Institute, to Superwoman Business Services, to the Creative Force Studios, to the Hello LLC, Lee Entertainment, Arts App Design, and the Black Business USA. Genius is common, and I'll see you on the other side.
Why do I do what I do? My life coach asked me that a few years ago, and she said, Tony, what's your why? And I told her, and she said, girl, you've already accomplished that. Perhaps you need a new why.
Hi, Tony Harris, Amy Hoydu with Say It Said Marketing, one of your students. And just wanted to say thank you, Tony Harris, for spending so much time with me and giving me that boost in my business that I so drastically needed.
My why is to touch, move, and inspire my clients to take drastic steps to be better than they were before they met me. I'm a resource. I'm a connector. I want to help people build deeper relationships that are beneficial to their life and business. That's what I do best.
So, first thing you got to do is show up. And speaking is a way to magnetically attract your ideal client to you. How many of you use social media that way? Absolutely, and this is how you look to the world. Drastic steps are the steps that are needed to be successful. And my business is drastic denotes a mindset. Getting out of your comfort zone. Doing something that you don't necessarily feel comfortable doing, want to do, but you know it's a necessary step to be successful in your business.
I get the most satisfaction when I see my connections flourishing into relationships long after I am gone.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Augustine with Media Jasmine, and I've joined several networking and referral groups in the area. And Network in Action Northeast Houston with Tony Harris Taylor is one of the best organizations that I've joined.
I love that piece of what I do, and it is what fuels my fire. My name is Tony Harris Taylor, saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow.
Follow the Brand TV broadcast host, Grant McGaugh, as he visits with top executives and entrepreneurs to find out their secrets of success with their personal brand. Follow the Brand TV broadcast host as he focuses on brand development to build better relationships, bring value to your business, relationships, and career. You will enjoy listening to each episode that is tailored to speak to you directly. If you're looking for this type of clarity in terms of building your brand, you have tuned into the right station. Each episode will help you to shape a conversation in the 5-star BDM network of 20,000 professionals and become a springboard for your corporate engagement and business opportunities. Each guest will frame their story in the areas of personal branding, business development, career development, financial empowerment, and technology innovation. Grant McGaugh explains why he is the CEO and owner of his own professional career. Grant is an accomplished business leader and entrepreneur who wants to give back to individuals to grow their personal brand strategy. Tune in as he weaves his story about new possibilities, while to you exceed expectations. If you love storytelling, this show will make for fun.
Over the past few years, we've seen the growth of existing and new initiatives focused on financial inclusion, building global networks, and reducing the wealth gap in response to the idea there's not enough seats at the table. Whether their outcomes are to increase the representation of Black executives on corporate boards, ensure an inclusive global economy, or to create new U.S.-African commercial pathways, the strategies are often carried out by separate programs. The question is, should they be? With the continent of Africa being home to more than half of the world's fastest growing economies, the youngest workforce, over 400 companies generating more than $1 billion annually, 700 generating more than $500 million annually that are poised for growth, and being the destination of nearly $5 billion in venture capital in 2021. Diversifying U.S. and Africa commercial engagement by building bridges between African businesses and their U.S. diaspora should begin being seen as mutually beneficial. From helping to reduce Africa's enormous capital gap to catalyzing two-way trade opportunities, the COVID-19 global pandemic hopefully has taught us that global challenges and opportunities are more interconnected than we thought. During the pandemic, African companies like Unicorn Flutterwave, insurance provider Reliance Health, ride-hailing app Yasir, and 54Gene, the continent's first bank of DNA on people of African descent, prove that when African companies have access to networks, capital, and information, they grow big, grow fast, and create solutions that are valuable to the world. This is why Be Direct was created. We are the first U.S.-based but African-centric board preparedness and board search company designed to connect U.S. Black talent and corporations to African businesses. Unique and fundamental to Be Direct's success is our process of helping board candidates adapt their experience and networks to an African context before they're connected to high-growth companies that are looking to locally and globally scale. From our focus groups with African business execs and government leaders, we don't ignore the sentiment that business is easy, but people are hard. Having a pool of board candidates with hard-to-access networks and extensive experience across the business life cycle, including successfully raising capital, is table stakes for an initiative like this. So yes, we have that. But corporate or entrepreneurial success in the U.S. does not guarantee success in Africa. Developed alongside industry partners on the continent, our training program, Be Direct Prep, is designed to transpose their experience to create cultural comfort, understanding, and a commitment to helping businesses in Africa scale. Our board governance sessions are African, continental, and country specific. integrated with cultural awareness and dexterity training. Masterclasses led by African industry execs and mentoring and coaching from African continental-based facilitators. But even more unique to Be Direct Prep, we cap off our training program with an immersion trip to help candidates that have not been to Africa before see and feel Africa's complexity and opportunity from African soil. We all know traditional network-based board placement has historically left a lot of us out of ever really being in the paid board pipeline. Our strategy supports the work of many great organizations that are successfully filling seats at U.S. board tables by creating more tables for those that are still left on the sideline. It's time to start seeing the role and value of U.S. Black talent and businesses on the continent of Africa differently. Old perceptions and habits limit economic inclusion. Let's transition Black talent and the African businesses they will support from the periphery of the global economy to its core. Living in a global lockdown, we all know now how fast local and global economies can change and see the value of having businesses that hire, strengthen local value chains, and even grow globally. Status quo in any form holds back progress. We must democratize U.S.-Africa commercial engagement by socially and economically connecting cultures that have long been disconnected. It's time for Africa's U.S. diaspora to redefine their global value by helping African businesses scale continentally and globally.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more. We also offer website design services to help you create a professional online presence that reflects your unique brand. In addition to administrative support and website design, we offer business development and structuring services to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. We'll work closely with you to identify areas of improvement and develop a customized plan to help you reach your full potential. At Superwoman Business Services, we understand that running a business can be overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we're here to help you fly high and achieve success. Our virtual assistants are highly skilled, experienced, and dedicated to providing you with the support you need to thrive. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights. Let us help you become the superhero entrepreneur you are meant to be. Contact Superwoman Business Services today to learn more about our back office support services. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights.
Hey everyone, it's Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series, where I help you to build a 5-star brand that people will follow. My genius is personal brand development through intelligent communication and helping you achieve your business and career goals. I am a requested speaker on digital technology and brand development issues. I want to work with you to increase the value of your current opportunities while attracting new ones. Every one of you is unique, and we all share challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. As a super connector, I work with you as an executive coach to guide you along the complicated business and career development road, providing the enhancement tools and information you need to succeed. Together, I will help you succeed in today's challenging business climate. I will evaluate and measure your progress. best of all, I am right alongside you every step of the way. Build the brand called you. Genius is coming.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am black business. I am black business. Tell me, are you black business? I am black business. Do you support black businesses? Listen, I support black business because I am black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of black business in the world.
Artist to me is a creative expression of something from nothing. You know, it explodes onto the canvas, or it explodes on in my work. One of the things that I try to do more than anything is I try to just give the lines and the movements and emotions and expressions into what I do. Art really means to me a chance to express how I feel deep down inside. Most of my art begins as a thought that I might have, you know, whether it's sports, whether it's history, whether it's a woman or a man. It pretty much starts as an idea of thought before I get into the actual image of what I'm going to draw. I do a lot of historical pieces. I was a history minor in college, and I love to do history pieces. And a lot of times I'm thinking about history, and then I try to make that history impact you as you look at it. That's one of the reasons I do pictures so large. People ask me, why do I do pictures so big? And I tell them, I want the piece to impact them as they're looking at it. To kind of dominate them, dominate their space. And most of my pieces I try to do off page. I don't try to do anything that's going to be in those four corners or in a square. And I want your imagination to be a part of the piece that you're looking at.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richey Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richey, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, our young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.
Are you an innovative entrepreneur or business owner ready to embrace the future of business transformation?
The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and it's crucial to adapt and pivot towards success in this dynamic landscape. At the Hello LLC, we are dedicated to guiding you through this transformative journey, offering a comprehensive suite of services that extend beyond the metaverse and 3D immersive experiences.
Our mission is to empower businesses and brands by assisting them in building, branding, systemizing, and automating their operations. We specialize in steering businesses from a two-dimensional existence to a thriving three-dimensional presence, where opportunities abound.
We help businesses harness the power of technology to work smarter, not harder, enabling them to operate efficiently and stay ahead of the curve. Our diverse range of services includes:
Our Biz in a Box is a complete business solution package designed to jumpstart your entrepreneurial journey. From strategic planning to digital infrastructure, we've got you covered. Your one app, one tap solution.
Our Motion Work AI videos transform your brand storytelling with our cutting-edge AI-driven video production, captivating your audience like never before.
Our 3D VR environments will step you into the future of immersive experiences. With our custom 3D virtual reality environments that engage and captivate your customers.
Lastly, in our Pivot membership program, we offer tailored guidance and support to either show you, teach you, or take care of the transformation process for you.
According to a 2023 study by Fundera, a staggering 28% of small businesses in the United States do not have an online presence. This statistic underscores the importance of embracing digital transformation. Having a website is more than just an online presence, it's a gateway to unlocking numerous benefits, including reaching a broader audience, showcasing your products or services, generating leads and sales, establishing trust, providing customer support, and maintaining competitiveness within your industry.
The Hello LLC is committed to helping you excel in all these aspects of modern business, not just limited to the metaverse alone.
Why should you choose the Hello LLC to navigate this transformational journey?
By partnering with us and harnessing cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, reduce operational costs, and enhance brand recognition, all while working with a company that holds integrity in high regard. Our commitment to ethical and principled business practices ensures that your journey towards success is not only innovative, it is also firmly rooted in trust and transparency.
Don't wait. Take the first step towards a brighter business future. Contact us today to explore how we can support you in developing a remarkable digital presence and immersive experience that will leave a lasting impression.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
And good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, business owners, entrepreneurs, and forward thought leaders in corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC, and the Hello LLC is committed to helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. And I am your business moderator this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour network showcasing Black businesses, Black owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from London, from Singapore to Africa to Japan, North Carolina, Chicago, Los Angeles, and cities all around the United States. And I myself am coming to you live from Mexico. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, to inspire, to educate businesses about businesses, especially as we pivot and move forward from this 2D world to this 3D world. You literally can watch the Black Business Network in metaverse from your cell phone, your laptop, or your VR headsets, literally by going to the HelloLLC.io, where this is going to be showcased and more every time you go into the Hello Plaza. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have a pleasure to introduce you to Miss Marilyn Holloway. She is the founder and CEO of Empowering Minds LLC. She is a specialist in ECE, which stands for Early Child Education. If you didn't know, now you do. And she's an advocate for nurturing young minds and provides transformation programs and resources for everyone that wants to learn about early childhood education. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here to introduce you to Miss Marilyn Holloway.
Hello. How are you, David?
I am doing amazing, Miss Marilyn. How are you doing today? It is a pleasure to have you, ma'am.
I am doing super great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know,
what if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support, where health education is abundant, where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City, USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
So, Miss Marilyn, I know as a person that provides, transformation, with programs and resources with Empowering Minds LLC, when did you launch this business? I want to know that. When did you launch this, ma'am?
Well, let me take a step back, David. It all started from my family childcare business. It's called Now Later Home Childcare Services. And that led into Empowering Mind, which I launched 26 years ago for my family childcare and 2 years ago for Empowering Minds.
I love it. I love it. And, before we even go into the business aspect, tell me a little bit more about Miss Marilyn. Where you're from, what you do, what inspires you to get up and go in the morning?
Let me tell you, David, where I'm from Chicago. Okay. What inspires me in the morning, getting up every day, is to know that I have the opportunity to encourage providers to have a voice for their program, or to reassure a little one that this is a safe place, a positive, nurturing environment. And a little bit more about myself. I am a mother to adult children, two adults, and I got three wonderful granddaughters that's aspiring gymnasts.
I love it. I love it. Not only that, you got babies is what you got. And I know my mama still called me a baby. You still got babies.
Yeah, a sense, but I try to remind them they got that responsibility. So no,
I love it. I love it. So, with your own family and with you being from Chi-Town and all the amazing things, that are going on, what motivated you to create, this child care program?
Well, David, let me tell you what motivated me. I was a young girl, 22 years old, that married. I was married and it ended. I had two kids, so I had to relocate, and it brought me back to Chicago, all but to find out that I had a child that was dealing with special needs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Losing my father, it was a need to succeed so I can provide a home for them and a stable environment that going to offer them possibilities. So I had that need to arise above my adversities. So that's where childcare started.
I love it. And it amazes me that you women are kicking butt and taking names and starting your business and developing and scaling your business and all of these things. And I'd like to know, how did you manage a company, bringing up the family with the studies, and I know you did a lot of participation in the community as well. How did you juggle all these things?
A lot of mistakes, getting up trying to get. Oh my God. Well, one thing I wanted to do was be that constant force in my kids' life. So, with that being said, I had to kill two birds with one stone. I had to provide a living, and I had to take care of them. So I went into childcare. So they became my family. I was that surrogate mom. Where I go, we all gonna go, and that's how I survived. I connected with other leaders in the community. I was under some good leadership, had the opportunity to serve and grow under the leadership of some union advocate that taught me how to be involved in the community. I go by the rule: whosoever will, let them come. That's what I did.
I love it. And I think one of the things that you said at the very beginning is that you just learn by mistakes. You learn by showing up, you learn by doing it. And as my mama used to tell me, boy, you didn't come with no manual. And so, this is where, we have to just be able to learn these things and just be able to do them. And that's something, especially for myself, I don't have any kids. So I can only imagine what it has to take to run a business, to do studies, and to create a business, along with having kids and spending the quality times with the kids and the husband on the side, right?
Well, at that time, me, like I said, husband and I went our separate ways. But I tell you, one of my strong factors was I was under some ideas, some big mamas that prayed. I come from the background of praying and get back up. Don't that put it behind you, get back up and try it again. So I say that much, that we just kept on getting back up. we kept on trying new, but partnering up with people values that meant the same as me, and we wanted a change.
Yeah. Yeah. And what drawbacks, to running a family, child care program were taken, on your own family? If you could explain that, because I'm pretty sure there were some, some goods, some bads with that as well.
Well, of course, because when I started off and they no longer had it, I started off 24 hours, 7 days a week. So like my title, now or later. So they came now, they came later. And we had to sacrifice. I had to take care of, I had to provide a, a stable environment for my children, and I wanted them to have the advantages. So one thing we had to do is share our space, and they had to share me as well as I had to share them, and we had to come together as a team. And that's what we do today. We are a team. My family and I are a team. I grew from 3 to 7, a family of 7.
I love it. I love it. So, tell me this, with your business of helping people, start a family daycare program, if you could explain to us before we go into deeper detail, what is it exactly that you do so people will know? What is it that? What does that process look like?
That process look like simple. I am that bridge that going to help you get to unlicensed to license. I am that support that you need to get navigate through all of the political application requirements. What else? I also give mentorship. I'm a part of a mentorship program. Uh, I also help you. One thing about me is that I can help you gain resources, understand resources, and give you that support. Yeah.
That indeed, that indeed. And when people do go to start, their actual family, childcare program, I'm more than certain you have to also explain to them, the drawbacks that they have to go through. What are some of those drawbacks that they might have to experience?
Some of those drawbacks that you might have to experience, you might have to limit the traffic that comes in your house, because now it's not just your house. You know how we have our auntie Tina come over, maybe our cousin Jojo come over. They like to come over and play pity pat. You guys to catch me on my hours that I am not in operation. So that was one of the things that my family had to understand, that, I'm working hard, and I can't have a lot of company. Another drawback is the fact that you have to share your space. They have to share their space. They have to share their toys. They just had to share. But they was building relationship. So that was a good thing.
And, I can only imagine trying to deal with children in these days, in today's, way of, just raising children, and with social media and with all these things, not only trying to manage that expectations of the children, but also, the education. And so, what impact, do you have, with your educational and your programs, services that you offer to help out these, family child cares?
That's a good question. Over the years, as a provider, we stayed inside these 4 walls, meaning that we was limited access. So, talking with other providers, I decided, hey, I got to have a voice. I need to be at that table, make some decisions. So therefore, I teamed up with the greatest union in the world. We is one of the largest unions in the Midwest, SEIU, and I had the opportunity to be a part of bringing training to Illinois, and we have never had training. Now we got somewhere we can go and say, hey, And I'm talking about that you can have accessibility, you can have resources, and the good thing about it is in person, it's online, it's Saturday, it's however you want it, and it just being a part of that force to empower a child care provider when we was looked at as just providers, but to put that professionalism behind what we do.
Love it. I love it. And that's key. And especially as we as a culture, understanding that professionalism is a key and that we cannot, continue to live like, oh, well, this is me, this is what I do, but really having some standards, really having some boundaries of how that we move forward and how we can be better as a group, as a culture, and really as we move forward and utilizing this new technology, utilizing this new way of communicating, especially as we educate, these youngsters. And like you talked about, there's different ways that we're going to have to be able to focus on that. So, how do you envision the future strengthening minds, and developing the minds? And how are you committed, to strengthening the childcare industry?
Well, that's easy, David, because I want to go global and use metaverse to do it, period. Okay.
Uh-oh. She mentioned my word. I love it. I love it. And you're so spot on with that, right? Because for the Black community, we have to understand that it provides better childcare education. It provides culture preservation. It provides social justice conversations that we can have. And even more importantly, this allows not just us, but everyone to be able to be on a global scale. And they're saying that by 2030, 60% of these children will be on metaverse. And right now, UCLA, right now, Texas Southern currently has their school in metaverse, to where now these school programs are going to say, hey, I got an on-campus tuition, I got an off-campus tuition price in the metaverse. And this allows people to be able to do the same thing. So, with you mentioning the metaverse, how do you see that helping you out a little bit, if you don't mind expanding on that?
Well, no, I don't mind expanding on it. I think about it makes my work easier when I have to type up policies, when I have to create a PowerPoint, or maybe have a response, give a response to a potential client, right? Bringing them into a different platform and able to communicate back and forth with them and engaging them. But I tell you this about metaverse. You said how it is bringing it for young kids. I've worked with kids that have vision impairment. And that is exactly what they use. And I hear the little third, fourth grader talking about voice overlay. I said, amazing, because he cannot even see, but getting ready to use the metaverse. And they use it for learning, okay? They use it to learn how to do Braille. So it is very educational, and definitely I want to go global and use metaverse to help me get there.
Absolutely. And you mentioned something that's key, that we have to understand, that the metaverse is going to give so many more people, especially the disabled people, a level playing field, right? To where they're not going to get looked at. They're not going to get judged. They're going to be able to go into an environment that might have legs, that might have all their arms, where people won't look at them in a certain way. And now they can feel accepted. And so you're so spot on with how this is going to be able to help out, childcare, and how that's going to look. And so, which of your professional experiences have you found to be the most fulfilling, terms of positivity and influence in these young adults?
Like I said, I had the opportunity to be on a bargaining team. And that was bargaining for what's right, what we deserve, policies, payments, okay? Fighting for when they don't want to allow us to have access, okay? When we live in a rural area, we providers, we need that access, and we need it now. So I really, one of the other things is becoming a trainer, bringing that information, encouraging the next provider to, you have a voice, you need to advocate for your program. Okay, so those was the two instrumental things that I bring to the ECE field.
I love it. I love it. And what are some of the things now and later childcare services and Empowering Minds provides to their clients?
What are some of the things we provide now,
Yes, ma'am.
as far as exposing your children? I have a daycare that is believe in nourishment, believe in believe in the the way we teach our children, the way we welcome our children, the way we empower our children so that feel self, they can feel good about themselves, and they can grow up to be the best a version of themselves.
Yeah, and you say that because I have an experience when I was younger, and I've shared this before, is that when I was in fifth grade, one of my teachers told the classroom that I didn't read as well. And I had experience with my father where, when I started reading out loud, my father backhanded me when I couldn't read the word turtle. And I would always read, but when it comes to reading out loud, that trauma really, impacted me as I grew up. And that teacher really, blackballed me against the rest of the teachers or against the rest of the students. And, I really think your type of expertise, your way of helping other people, share with, these youngsters how they can educate themselves and how they can educate others. And more importantly, the conversation that they need to have. Because, I don't want that to happen to anybody else because, that traumatized me and created drama all the way up until I would say, 35 years old, until I really got to the point to where, hey, I got to read out loud more often. And I came over that fear, especially what my father did, especially what that teacher did, and more so forgiving, other people so we can forgive ourselves. For the youngsters that are out there that are, in school, that are going through maybe a similar situation, I'm just here to share with you now that, only you can give your power away. Nobody can take your power away unless you give it. And so don't allow anybody to say anything negative about you because that impacts the story that you tell yourself. And don't allow anybody to demeanor you and take that for who you are, because you know who you are. As my mom used to say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And although that's easier to say, it's also a lot harder to do. And so, that's where I encourage you all to really be able to understand that, it takes a lot. And, even more so, Miss Marilyn, what encouraged you, what compelled you, to get into early childhood education? What's the story behind that? Somebody just said, hey, you're going to do this.
Well, it goes back. It went from I had to need to survive until I got fed up about the government that we was serving, and we could not get any access to training, limit training. I could not get there because it's all the way across town, or maybe the resources. So we had to fight for that training so that you want to hold me accountable according to the state of Illinois. I got to hold you accountable that you give me the tools. So what really inspired me is really having the tools necessary for the providers to have access to them and a place to go where they can reach their professional goals. And then if they have the access to training and tools, guess what? We can provide the kids with a quality supportive education.
I love it.
Because we are educators too. Just because we're in our home, that don't mean we are educators too. We go to school, we get the training, we put the work in just like the teachers.
And you know more than anybody else, right? Because you went through the system, you've learned through the system, and so you can go back and show them, things that they can be able to improve. And speaking of which, I know you've been a huge impact into the childhood, in this industry. What are some things that you've done that you can share with us, that you've supported the childhood, industry?
Well, I did a couple of things. I was previously a BAS instructor. That's a business administration. I come in there. Uh, I can coach a provider how to get the business in of her program up. Meaning, do you understand that you got to have set some policies in place? Is the number of the policy. I have became a CDA specialist. That's a child care professional development specialist. So I come there and assess your program, as well as assessor for the National Association for Family Child Care. Come there and assess your program to say, hey, that child care provider go over and beyond, and she have a quality program. So I hate it. Yes.
So speaking of that, can you share, one successful story, that serves a reminder and a reason why you continue this journey?
Well, it is one of I have so many of them, but one reason that I can remember that really melts my heart. I had all my parents, I gave hours and hours of care, but it's this one lady. She worked 6 days a week. She went to school and she worked. And it was like 16 hours. I mean, I practically was raising a kid, David. And my granddaughter is 6 years old. 6 years ago, she was in the delivery room helping deliver my granddaughter, my second granddaughter. And so that was amazing. And I was the one that was watching her child, making sure her child go to school. Her child go to school, make sure, he washed his face, having that support, helping them with homework, all but to end up that she was going to help bring my grandbaby in the world.
That's amazing. And, that's something that we share, living here in Mexico, is that people here, there's a different culture, there's a different vibration, and people care about one another, right? No matter what has to be done, people will do that. And that's something that I remind us as a culture, that we have to have the same mindset and the same aspirations to want to help each other, because we know, well, if we help somebody, we're going to get that back tenfold. And so, with that being said, what are 3 words that best describes who Marilyn is?
Well, of course, I'm a connector, David. I love to connect. Okay. I am a person that has resources. I love resources. I bring the resources to the table. And as well as I'm very loyal. I believe in loyalty.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And, how would you like, for the early childhood industry to remember you? What would you like them to remember Ms. Holloway by?
I want you to remember, no matter what your circumstances may be at the time, you can rise above it and you can win and you can make a difference in this world with just building those relationships, just collaborate, just knowing that you is not in this alone, that we do this as a community when it comes to caring for children, when it comes to empowering adult mind. We do it together and we can win together.
That indeed. Collaboration is the new competition. Collaboration is the new currency.
Yes, it is.
It's the new power, and collaboration is where we all can win on this earth together. And so, Miss Marilyn Holloway, I want to thank you so much for you giving us your time today. It was absolutely amazing to hear the middle and the end and what you've done and what you continue to do. And I would love for you to share with the folks, how can they find you? Where can they find you at? Because I know you got some big things coming here in the near future.
Well, you can find me on social media. I'm on LinkedIn, real or heavy, on all the social media platform. I am on this great platform, the OWL platform, which is a one-to-one instant connection. You can call me. I'm on there pretty much 24/7. And last but not least, my Biz in the Box is coming, where it's a one-stop shop into the metaverse. So look out for it.
Absolutely. I cannot wait. We cannot wait. It is on the way. T-minus probably about 2 weeks, if not less. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for listening to Miss Marilyn Holloway. And it's been an absolute pleasure, ma'am. I thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Black Business Expo mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K through 12, right? Entrepreneurs. The expo is a fundraiser for students. So you may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate, right? Or you can go to the Cash App also that's on the screen. Our goal is to give back laptops up to $5,000 to 10 students. And students, we need you to go and register also at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com as well, so you can be part of this program as well. And the great thing about this is that we cannot forget our wonderful sponsors, from NC100 to Moody Capital Partners, to Suede Soul, to Ludus Rich Coaching Training, to Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, to Step Management, to BHS and Associates, to Margie McLean Foundation, to Earth Essentials, to Milani Shining Global, to the Quality Coach Company, to the Executive Women Success Institute, to the Superwoman Business Services, the Hello LLC, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, and the Black Business USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader, an expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business.
I am a child of the Most High God. He has gifted me in ways that I could not even imagine and didn't know.
There was a time when I didn't know who I was. I listened to other people tell me who I should be, what I should do. I listened to people telling me that I should be a boutique owner, that I should be a construction manager, that I should be a laborer. Have you ever felt like you should do something else, be something else, go somewhere else, be wherever you wanted to be, and you felt like you were in a box? Anybody in the room? you couldn't get out? Anybody in the room? And you kept trying to go and go and you couldn't get out? Anybody in the room? But let me tell you, you need to rock the box. Rock the box.
I am engaging, inspiring, and empowering. I would give you everything I know. Just by touching you, if I could, by osmosis, give you every single thing I've learned, I've gone through, I know I would. We know that's not possible, but as it is possible, I love to share information with people.
Some of you out there, people have told you that you can't be, you can't have, you can't do. But I will tell you, like Kingston said, you can, you must, and you will. If it's to be, it's going to be me. You got to say it. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be. If it's to be, it's going to be.
Barbara is because she believed what her mama said about her and not what other people told her.
Every day you wake up, when you're in a situation, it's your choice whether it's an advantage or the disadvantage.
She gained her confidence and her life, and now she is a testimony.
If I can help you elevate yourself, then I feel like I'm elevating my own self as well. What you know and I know together can change the world.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak in English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America, and my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
Why do I do what I do? You know, my life coach asked me that a few years ago, And she said, Tony, what's your why? And I told her, and she said, girl, you've already accomplished that. Perhaps you need a new why.
Hi, Tony Harris, Amy Hoydu with Say It Said Marketing, one of your students. And just wanted to say thank you, Tony Harris, for spending so much time with me and giving me that boost in my business that I so drastically needed.
My why is to touch, move, and inspire my clients to take drastic steps to be better than they were before they met me. I'm a resource. I'm a connector. I want to help people build deeper relationships that are beneficial to their life and business. That's what I do best. So,
first thing you got to do is show up. And speaking is a way to magnetically attract your ideal client to you. How many of you use social media that way? Absolutely, and this is how you look to the world. Drastic steps are the steps that are needed to be successful. And my business is drastic denotes a mindset. Getting out of your comfort zone, doing something that you don't necessarily feel comfortable doing, want to do, but you know it's a necessary step to be successful in your business.
I get the most satisfaction when I see my connections flourishing into relationships long after I am gone.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Augustine with League of Jasmine, and I've joined several networking and referral groups in the area. And Network in Action Northeast Houston with Tony Harris Taylor is one of the best organizations that I've joined.
I love that piece of what I do, and it is what fuels my fire. My name is Tony Harris Taylor, saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more. We also offer website design services to help you create a professional online presence that reflects your unique brand. In addition to administrative support and website design, we offer business development and structuring services to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. We'll work closely with you to identify areas of improvement and develop a customized plan to help you reach your full potential. At Superwoman Business Services, we understand that running a business can be overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we're here to help you fly high and achieve success. Our virtual assistants are highly skilled, experienced, and dedicated to providing you with the support you need to thrive. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights. Let us help you become the superhero entrepreneur you are meant to be. Contact Superwoman Business Services today to learn more about our back office support services. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights.
Are you a forward-thinking entrepreneur or business owner? The world is changing faster than ever, and it's time to pivot and adapt to the future. Hello LLC is here to help you do just that. Hello stands for helping enterprises leverage leading-edge optimizations. Our innovative solutions can streamline operations, reduce overhead costs, and give you a competitive edge in a market projected to reach $5 trillion by 2030. By pivoting to the metaverse, businesses can tap into a rapidly growing market that is projected to be a significant part of daily life for 25% of Americans by 2026. As a full digital metaverse agency, the Hello LLC can help you create custom solutions to streamline operations, increase productivity, reduce costs, and drive brand recognition. Why should you pivot to the metaverse with the Hello LLC? By leveraging cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, and unlock new revenue streams. Contact us today to make the pivot.
One thing's for sure, now more than ever, content creators deserve to get paid. And guess what? We're all content creators. And now there's Fanbase, the new subscription social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization, no algorithms that slow your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free. Plus, subscribe directly to your favorite creators and brands for $3.99 a month. Or make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your following by posting the amazing content you already create and now get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize because everyone's a fan of something and everyone has a fan base.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richey Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richey, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, our young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
And good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, business owners, entrepreneurs, and forward thought leaders and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC, and we're committed to helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. And I am your business moderator for this afternoon on the Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and forward thought leaders worldwide. We have had speakers from London, from Singapore, from Japan, from North Carolina, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, all over the United States, and I'm coming to you live from Mexico. Yes. And Black Business Network is a global community sharing business knowledge to empower, to inspire, and educate businesses about businesses. And today, ladies and gentlemen, not only are we helping you with the future, but we want to show you the future and showcasing the Black Business Network in the Hello Plaza, in Metaverse that you guys can go to right now in the HelloLLC.io. And it is my pleasure to reintroduce you all to Dr. Sheila Smith. She's a TV host. She's a podcaster. She's a best-selling author. She's a serial entrepreneur and a holistic counselor. She's recognized by the Global Woman magazine, and I welcome you to listen to her amazing Life Mastery podcast that she has, and also joining Grandmas in Business. And that is what we're going to be talking about today. And without further ado, I want to welcome Dr. Sheila Smith.
As always, it's an honor to be here with you on this great platform.
Absolutely, ma'am. So how are you doing today? Hopefully all is well. Tell the people more about who is Dr. Sheila Smith.
Oh my goodness, you summed it up lovely. I mean, you left nothing for me to say. I am someone that is passionate about sharing information. I don't gatekeep. I just want the world to be able to have access to knowledge, and there's room for us all at the top. That's truly my passion.
Absolutely. And I love that last piece is enough for us all, because we know this, we've shared this multiple times, that collaboration is the new currency, and no one makes it to the top of Mount Everest by themselves. And we all have to be able to really collaborate together. We got to get rid of those old conditioning ways, those old habits, and those old mentalities that really, keep us apart. And I was just talking to Tara earlier, and she's like, they've raised us to keep ourselves apart because they know if we collaborate together, there's going to be so much more abundance, and it takes away from them. And power will never relinquish power. So this is where we have to have the power to really, help each other out. And so, with this new venture that you have that is all over the place, if you guys are not following Dr. Sheila Smith, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're not, but can you please tell us the mission and the value behind the Grandmas in Business?
The mission and the values, the purpose is to empower and support entrepreneurs and startups on their journey to success. My goal is to, foster a sense of community, sharing wisdom, and create collaboration. And you have already just said it, without us being able to come together and unify, it's so much harder when you're doing it by yourself. Why reinvent the wheel? It makes no sense. It's just plain dumb. So if we can come together with pure motives, we can all push each other to the top. And that's my goal.
I love it. So, what inspired you to create this online platform, right, that offers this combination of online courses, magazine, blogs, and other resources that you've been able to put together?
I saw a need. I saw a gap. in the market. There was a gap for people 45 and over, quite frankly. They throw us out the pasture as if we don't have any use, but we're full of wisdom, we're full of ideas, and we are in the peak of our lives where we don't have the children and we can visit with the grandchildren, but they're not our primary concern. So we can now think of all of the things that we want to do and we can implement them. And so because of the fact now we have so much time, I wanted to create a comprehensive resource for aspiring and established entrepreneurs so that we can, provide them with guidance, inspiration, and knowledge all in one place.
I love it. And even, showcasing, the gap and helping, this age, that group, and particularly understand that they too can build their business, they too can build their brand, and you're there to help them out, right? Grandpas are wondering why ain't it called, grandparents, in business, and why is it just the grandmas?
Because I'm a grandma. I'm a grandma of 14. Okay. And so, but hey, we got room for the grandpas too. It is not saying that grandpas are not welcome. It is for anybody pretty much over 45 that want to learn how to either build a business, scale up a business. We have so many different tools and resources in our arsenal to teach not only grandmas, but grandpas too.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And how do these online courses that you've created help aspiring entrepreneurs, with their startups?
How they help? What the main thing I wanted to do was talk about the self-development. So I have a really comprehensive self-development course, because if you're not okay here, your business is not going to flourish and you won't be any good to society pretty much. So you got to be okay with you first. It starts with you. But then in there, I also provide financial literacy training too, because you have to first have your own house in order before you can teach someone else to create their house. And so we do the self-development as well as the financial literacy. Those are our two main cornerstone projects that we have going on.
And, not only that, you said something that was key, is that, we have to be able to shift our mindset. We have to be able to really understand, how we can utilize this new technology, especially this age group that you're penetrating, that you're helping, is that shift and that change of not saying, oh, I'm not good at that. Oh, that's not my thing. Oh, no, that's not for me. When I remind people, especially now as we become entrepreneurs, that you have to be on social media. You don't have a business if you don't talk about your business. And that's something that you've been doing dramatically these last, several months, where anytime I go on Facebook, anytime I go on LinkedIn, anytime I go on these social media platforms, there goes grandma's in business, right? And so that's what we share with people. You need that 7 to 14 exposures just for people to recognize who you are and what you do. And so often, so many of us think that we can put it out one time and that works. And especially for that age group, we are embarrassed, or we are ashamed, or we're worried about what our friends are going to say. We're worried about what the other grandmas are going to say and what everybody else is going to say. But guess what? You pressed the button. You pressed the button and you showed up. And that's something that I know that you encourage your students and your, followers to do, is to just show up. And as something I share with people all the time, guess what? There's this great new button out there that you might not know about, that you probably should get real familiar with. And it's called the delete button, right? And it's delete. And whether you mess up, whether you make a mistake, whatever it is, you press the button and you showed up and you did it. And so this is where, we encourage people to continue to just do what they do. And, how does the grandma in business, contribute to sponsoring, this entrepreneur success? And, could you share some more elaborative examples of how this is helping people?
I just want to go back really quick to something that you said. When you talked about you can go on this platform and that platform, and here I am. My mentor, John Lee, taught me this one phrase: the best known beats the best.
Hello.
I'll say that again. The best known beats the best. So you can have this thriving business, but if nobody knows you, don't know your name, don't know who you are, forget about it. But if you're always in the public eye, when they think of that product, they're going to come to you because you stand out. You're right on the forefront of their mind. But if you are so, deep into like way down in the bottom of social media world, they're not going to remember you. So it's very important to always have that exposure. Here we go. I'm going into marketing, but some of the things that we do, now go back, because I'm a grandma, so repeat that question.
I was asking, don't you worry, we all have this. I was having this earlier. I was like, what did they say? And I was like, okay, here we go. And so, how does, your business, the Grandma and Business, how does that contribute to fostering, this entrepreneur success? What are some illustrations that you could showcase, or examples, of how you've been helping out these people?
So what we are doing is we help entrepreneurs with resources, and we help them to not only just launch their business from scratch, but we also help them to scale. And one of our, I hate that word client, but I like family better. One of our family members have literally scaled their sales by 50%. By receiving the self-development portion, because now they have confidence. Confidence is key in no matter what you're doing, no matter who you're talking to. And so that's one of the things I'm really proud about, is that when you have confidence, and we are teaching the confidence, and I do it in a group coaching setting as well as a one-on-one, but having the confidence to move forward, and even to have the confidence to even start a business, because a lot of people my age don't feel like they can do it. They especially with AI, and I'm not even going to go into all of that, but they don't feel that they can do it. It's too hard. And so we give them the confidence to let them know that there's nothing impossible if they believe.
You're so spot on. And, it's the belief factor. And let me tell you something. It's not just in that generation. It's in all generations. It's the belief system. As, John Lee says, you got to up your BS. And so many of us believe in that BS. And when I say BS, it's not the other BS, it's the belief system. Yeah. So many of us have to believe in ourselves, and that starts internally. And that starts with us making that mind shift, making that pivot of believing in ourselves and getting rid of what mama said, big mama said, daddy said, auntie said, grandma said, somebody in the past said about you, that stops us with our social media, that stops us from going live, that stops us from, talking to people about what we do, that stops us from doing all these things that really get us to where we need to be. And that's because we don't open up the most expensive things. And that's your hand, that's your mouth, and that's your mind. And especially as we talk about this AI, as we're moving forward, you're going to have to utilize these tools. And when we talk about AI, artificial intelligence, it's nothing more than adaptive intelligence. Are you willing to adopt? Are you willing to, now you were the teacher, are you willing to become the student? And that's where the pride, that's where the ego, that's where I'm grown and I'm this, that, and the other. And I've been on this planet for 55, 50, 60 years, and you're not going to tell me what to do. Well, I'm here to tell you, things are changing. Times are changing. They're not like they used to be, as I have to share with my father. Yes, you can do it that way, but there's also this way over here. Which one you want to do? You want to save time, or you want to keep using your time? And that's when he's like, dang, boy, you good. Right. And so, this is where we have to be able to adapt ourselves and to move forward. So, I know in this Grandma and Business, you have this magazine, right, that sets you apart, especially for your followers, for people that are in the magazine. Talk to us more about that publication.
What I wanted to do, I didn't want just some, static, magazine. I wanted real life success stories. I wanted real life experiences from everyday people. Hey, there could be some, big name people, but I wanted that everyday person to have a voice. And I wanted people to know that, hey, if you have a good story, I would love to have you in it as well. But I wanted real stories, real success stories that show people that they can also achieve significant growth. And it's just important to me because I wanted also for it to be a source of inspiration as well as actionable insights.
I love it. I love it. So, not only with the magazine, but also, you have your group coaching program. Yeah. And what can people expect, out of that group coaching program?
Well, what it does is it connects entrepreneurs with experienced mentors. So a lot of times, when you really don't know what you're doing, I know I have mentors. As a matter of fact, I have more than one mentor in different in different areas. So if you're going into business, you need a mentor. Don't again reinvent the wheel when someone else's life can be a cautionary tale of what you should not do. They can get you through the pitfalls. And so that is what that program, the group coaching, does. It gets you that personalized guidance. You have peer support as well as a roadmap to achieving your goals.
Yeah. And you say something huge. I mean, this is something that we all have to really get out of our mind, that you cannot run your business on your own, right? You have to get coaching. You have to pay to play. You can waste your time. You can waste your time trying to figure it out yourself, or you can follow people that have already done it, that are going to give you the tricks, that are going to tell you the landmines, they're going to tell you their stories. And more importantly, you're going to put yourself in a community that is going to have more leads, that's going to get you more exposure, that's going to be able to help you learn how you can grow your business. So why not put yourself in a community that's going to help you out, other than staying by yourself and be like, oh no, I don't want to pay that $7 a month membership, or I don't want to pay this particular coaching fee, or I don't want to go to this particular masterclass. But you're willing to go to Beyonce, you're willing to go to Young Jeezy, you're willing to go to everybody else's concert to listen to it for free, right? That you're going to listen to on the radio. But yet we don't have our priorities in order to understand. We have to get this knowledge and learn this knowledge to get ahead, but we rather spend our time on other things. So I'm so glad you shared that, because so often we do not put our priorities in the right place. And this is where this group coaching, the one-on-one coaching, the getting on your online app, taking the time, instead of you watching football, get in these trainings and go watch these trainings. Don't be saying, oh, I don't know how to do that, when it's right there in the training. No, you're not applying yourself to go do that, right? And so, tell us about, more about this one-on-one membership that you offer through the Grandmas in Business.
You got me getting ready to take off running over here. I just want you to know, I'm just like, yes. When you don't pay, I'm going back. When you don't pay attention. Boom. Okay. And we, as us, want everything for free. We want the hookup. You're not getting the hookup. Let me come closer. You're not getting the hookup. When you pay, you want to make sure you're going to go to that class. You're going to want to make sure you're taking copious notes. You're going to want to make sure that you are applying what you learned. If it's too small of a dollar amount, you don't care. Shame on you. Beyonce tickets aren't cheap. Okay? Invest in yourself. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on professional development, business coaching. I can't even, all of the different things. I'm worth it. You're worth it. Invest in yourself. Okay, back to these regularly scheduled programming. The one-on-one, you can tell I do this for a living, right?
Come on.
The one-on-one, what we do is we pair entrepreneurs with seasoned business experts. It's almost like, and I hate to throw out this name, but you'll understand what I mean. It's like a score. And score, what they do is you can get a mentor based on your background. And so we try to match the person closest to you in the area and what you're trying to learn. So if it's someone like me, I have a couple of different hats. I'm a published author, so I know how to format books. I know how to create ebooks out of AI. I know how to do a lot of different things. So if that person is best paired with me, and I take in consideration also their personality types, I do a DISC assessment. Because everyone may not, I may be too much because I'm from Jersey. So, I take in consideration all of those things to make sure that the personality, but not only the skill set, all is cohesive.
I love it. I love it. And that's so spot on that we have to be able to really, target who's who and who's for who. Right. And you have to be able to make sure you pick that right person, because as we said earlier, you can pick the wrong person. They can take you down the dark alley. You never know. And make sure that when you are going with these coaches, that you make sure you check their sources, right, before you take their resources. And that's something that I know you are keen about doing, and making sure that, you match up perfectly with people. So, with your background, which is something you mentioned, with the serial entrepreneurship, and your mentorship and your guidance, how are you inspiring, these business owners? What are you doing?
Well, what I'm doing to inspire them, the main thing is to keep going. Because a lot of times they'll start and they have this shiny object syndrome. Oh, I can tell by the way you're looking, you know about that. So you start, you're on this road and this sounds good, but then it's like, oh, well, that I can add that and I can add that and I can add that, but then never finishing anything. And then you look up and it's like, okay, I got all this money spent, but nothing is being accomplished. So what my main thing is to keep them on track, to let's do the main thing that's going to get you income first. And then all of those other little things on the periphery, we can work on that, but let's be the main thing. That's the main thing that I try to make sure we stay on target.
It took me a while to hold my tongue, because all I had to say was, you need to be making sure you're selling what you already got before you add on more stuff to your platform. And it blows my mind when we have people that come to us and be like, oh, I want to do this. And then, okay, let's do it. They're over here. They're over there. They're over here. They're over there. I'm like, hold on. You're not even selling the stuff that you made. You add on to stuff that somebody else has. Let's focus on you, right? Let's focus on selling this one thing. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with expanding your portfolio, because if we haven't learned from Jeff Bezos, Amazon, yes, this guy has an app and doesn't make none of it. Okay. He has an application and he leads people there, and we all go in there and shop. And so don't let people tell you, especially as we get a little bit more experience, that people say, oh, you need to focus on one thing. Yes, there's focus on one thing, but there's also adding and leveraging your influence, yes, right, to be able to get everything else in place. And so you are so spot on making sure that you all focus on that one thing, right? Focus, yes, on that one primary thing, and you can span off of it, but make sure you can do that before you add anything else, right? And so, what are some of the challenges that you deal with, right, with helping out some of these entrepreneurs?
Some of the challenges are not listening to the advice. I'm being gentle when I say that. Not listening to the advice. You're coming and you're seeking mentorship, but then you're bucking the grain. You're telling the mentors that, no, I'm going to do it this way. Well, then go have 5 seeds and do it your way. But if you don't want, it's just like going to the doctor and the doctor gives you a prescription and says, well, this is what you should do, and you don't want to do it. I mean, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So that's the hardest part, is people already having a preconceived notion of what they want to do, and they're not willing to change, or they're not willing to and I love this word, pivot. They're not willing to do it. And so then it's this tug of war. And then, it's like you want to be so super respectful, especially people that are older than me. And I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm going to say it, I'm 58. And I'll get someone that's 65, 70, and they'll say, well, such and such over here said this, and such over there said that. And I'm like, well, I respectfully, but this is how we're doing it. And so that's the hardest challenge. But you know what? I'm built for this.
Yeah. And you say that, and it's so true. And this is where I was talking about earlier, the pride, the ego, and then trying to bring somebody else that ain't even much done it, and they trying to tell you what to do, and they sitting on their couch eating Cheetos, voting for American Idol from last year, right? And, that just blows my mind when other people try to influence you and they're not doing it, but yet these people get this self-doubt because that's their surroundings, and it changes their story. And then it changes their sacrifices. And then it really alters their self-discipline that at the end of the day, that's that conversation with the soul that, they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to listen to anybody else. And they're just having a conflict internally. And this is also what I find is another excuse not to take action, right? Where they confuse themselves so much that they're in their mind saying, well, what should I do? What should I do? And as I shared earlier, it's like we're on this big inner tube that so many of us are taking this knowledge and getting these coaches, and the coaches telling us to do this. And yet this other hand won't get in the water and take action. And so in an inner tube, you use one hand, you're going in circles, and that island is over there and you're not going to make it. And so this is where we have to continue to make sure that we take this action, and we take massive action and just showing up. Like they say, you stick around the barbershop, you are tending to get a haircut for free. I think I might have stuck around and got the wrong barber. Just saying. But, with that being said, can you share some upcoming incentives that you have, incentives that you have, with the Grandma in Business that you're working on?
So what we're currently working on is expanding our course offerings. We're working on that to do a whole lot more because, and you just touched on it, I want to have a course regarding limiting beliefs. I also want to do a course on the imposter syndrome. So there's a lot of different courses I want to do that's not on this platform, and I want to expand. And so, I'm passionate about that because I was that person. And so I spot that person when I see it, and I want to help in that area. And some of the other things is I'm going to do a podcast just for grandmas. It's not going to be for lifestyle mastery. It's just going to be for grandmas in business. And again, let me say this. It's not only for grandmas. I don't want people to think that this is only for grandmas. We are Big Mama. Okay, we are the big mamas that are here now. And you're Black, you know what big mamas mean. So we are the people, we are those people that are going to teach and help lead the generations behind us. And so we're here for that demographic as well. So it's us teaching the younger alongside us teaching our peers as well. This is my age, but also teaching the younger people. I did want to throw that in. And lastly, we're working on virtual summits in person so that we can, get together and be that community that I've been praying to have.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And with that being said, how do you see a role of these seasoned entrepreneurs, especially grandmas, shaping the future, of business?
What I want to do is allow them to play a vital role with their wisdom, with their experience, and even have them do some mentorship classes and some mentoring themselves because they have a passion to teach. They want their voices heard. So I want to include them alongside me when I'm doing classes, and I want them to have little, spaces where they can teach their area of expertise. There's room for us all.
I love it. I love it. And you say that, and so often people forget, that when we talk about collaboration, some people take that and say, let's collaborate, but they actually mean dominate.
Yeah.
And, this is where we have to really come together and collaborate with each other and take these experiences, this wisdom, that we all have, and be able to move it to the future. And that's literally, the future is a way for the past to repeat itself and to make it easier at the end of the day. And as I said, we got to be able to adapt to those things. We got to be willing to pivot and move forward. And so often we just won't get up like that old dog on the patio with the nail in his side, and he's howling, and the guy walks up, he says, "Hey, your dog's howling?" He says, "Yeah, if he get up and move over, he stop howling." And so, you're absolutely right. And so how does, the Grandmas in Business promote a sense of community and collaboration among its members?
We do that through networking events, discussion forums. We have a supportive environment where entrepreneurs can share. They can also share and their insights as well as their experiences. And I'm creating this as we speak, Facebook group, so that if there's any questions, someone is going, if it's not me, someone will be able to give their experiences on where to go, how to find it, and those different things. But I really want that family, that community environment, because I truly, in our culture, it's always been that crab in a doggone bucket. I can't stand that. And so I want to foster, I'm sorry, I'm so real with it. I want to foster experiences to where, oh yeah, I know I can go there and I can get a real answer. I know they won't gatekeep. I know they won't try to hide information and won't try to make me pay for a course. Just think, this is a free resource. That's how.
I love it. And, and we share that all the time, giving value. How much value are you giving to people? Because that gatekeeping, especially now, you can go out on the internet, right? You can go get it and you can find it. But you want that person to be able to curate it. You want that person to be able to tell you how it is. You want that person that will fit, your actual vibration, your energy, that can share with you, the things that you're trying to do as well. And so you're so spot on of being able to give this information freely, and more importantly, be able to help people understand how to do it. Because I share with people a lot of times, we get told, how to do this, how to do that, how to do that. I don't even much know where the button is. Can you help me with where the button is first?
That part.
And so, especially for the more experienced, more wisdom givers on this earth, right? Trying not to get myself in trouble.
Don't do it.
Really be able to showcase these things. So, one of our final questions, as a CEO in Grandmas, Grandmas in Business, what is your vision for the future of the platform and its impact on entrepreneurship?
My vision for Grandmas in Business is to become a global hub for entrepreneurial education as well as support. And my goal is for us to aim to empower countless entrepreneurs to shape the future of business by fostering innovation. I'm trying to remember innovation and success. That's it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And with that being said, Dr. Smith, can you tell the people where they can get more information, what you have coming up, if you have an event or anything of that sort, especially for the holidays or anything of that sort?
What we have coming up very soon is, again, that Facebook forum for the people that are members. Membership is actually free. You go to grandmasinbusiness.com. That's grandmasinbusiness.com. There is a free membership button to get to the inside. We have inside of there the magazine, the online courses. There's a plethora of things that you can do. Also, if you go to meetdrsheila.com, and that is Sheila spelled S-H-E-I-L-A, you'll have access to my Calendly link in there where you can schedule a 15-minute discovery call if you'd like to speak to me in person. But I'm looking forward, truly forward, for us connecting. And I really feel that it would be of value. And even if it's not a value you feel for yourself, there's someone that that this will be an immense worth for them. So feel free to give them the link to Grandmas in Business. They'll bless you for it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, Dr. Sheila, it has been absolutely amazing to have you on with us today on the Black Business Network. It's always a pleasure to hear from you and to really, hear your inspiration, hear your energy and your vibration to inspire everyone, no matter what age they are, to just show up and do it and create their business. So I want to thank you so much for showing up and giving us your time, because you know what I say, time is my only competition. So with that being said, genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to remind you all that the Black Business Expo mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college, K through 12 entrepreneurs. The expo is a fundraiser for students. For students, you may go to the www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund or the Cash App that is on the screen. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. So students, I need you to go and register yourself at the www.blackbusinessexpousa.com as well. And with that being said, I definitely want to give a shout out to our sponsors, from NC 100 to Moody Capital Partners, to Suede Soul, to Lotus Rich Coaching and Training, to Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, to Step Management, to BHS and Associates, to Margie McLean Foundation, to Genius is Common, to Earth Essentials, to McLean Shiny Global, to Executive Women Success Institute, to the Quality Coaching Company, to the Creative Force Studios, to the Hello LLC, the Lee Entertainment, the Artistic App Design, and the Black Business Expo USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Over the past few years, we've seen the growth of existing and new initiatives focused on financial inclusion, building global networks, and reducing the wealth gap in response to the idea there's not enough seats at the table. Whether their outcomes are to increase the representation of Black executives on corporate boards, ensure an inclusive global economy, or to create new U.S. African commercial pathways, the strategies are often carried out by separate programs. The question is, should they be? With the continent of Africa being home to more than half of the world's fastest growing economies, the youngest workforce, over 400 companies generating more than $1 billion annually, 700 generating more than $500 million annually that are poised for growth, and being the destination of nearly $5 billion in venture capital in 2021. Diversifying U.S. and Africa commercial engagement by building bridges between African businesses and their U.S. diaspora should begin being seen as mutually beneficial. From helping to reduce Africa's enormous capital gap to catalyzing two-way trade opportunities, the COVID-19 global pandemic hopefully has taught us that global challenges and opportunities are more interconnected than we thought. During the pandemic, African companies like Unicorn Flutterwave, insurance provider Reliance Health, ride-hailing app Yasir, and 54Gene, the continent's first bank of DNA on people of African descent, proved that when African companies have access to networks, capital, and information, they grow big, grow fast, and create solutions that are valuable to the world. This is why Be Direct was created. We are the first U.S.-based but African-centric board preparedness and board search company designed to connect U.S. Black talent and corporations to African businesses. Unique and fundamental to Be Direct's success is our process of helping board candidates adapt their experience and networks to an African context before they're connected to high-growth companies that are looking to locally and globally scale. From our focus groups with African business execs and government leaders, we don't ignore the sentiment that business is easy, but people are hard. Having a pool of board candidates with hard-to-access networks and extensive experience across the business life cycle, including successfully raising capital, is table stakes for an initiative like this. So yes, we have that. But corporate or entrepreneurial success in the U.S. does not guarantee success in Africa. Developed alongside industry partners on the continent, our training program, Be Direct Prep, is designed to transpose their experience to create cultural comfort, understanding, and a commitment to helping businesses in Africa scale. Our board governance sessions are African, continental, and country specific, integrated with cultural awareness and dexterity training, masterclasses led by African industry execs, and mentoring and coaching from African continental-based facilitators. But even more unique to Be Direct Prep, we cap off our training program with an immersion trip to help candidates that have not been to Africa before see and feel Africa's complexity and opportunity from African soil. We all know traditional network-based board placement has historically left a lot of us out of ever really being in the paid board pipeline. Our strategy supports the work of many great organizations that are successfully filling seats at U.S. board tables by creating more tables for those that are still left on the sideline. It's time to start seeing the role and value of U.S. Black talent and businesses on the continent of Africa differently. Old perceptions and habits limit economic inclusion. Let's transition Black talent and the African businesses they will support from the periphery of the global economy to its core. Living in a global lockdown, we all know now how fast local and global economies can change and see the value of having businesses that hire, strengthen local value chains, and even grow globally. Status quo in any form holds back progress. We must democratize U.S.-Africa commercial engagement by socially and economically connecting cultures that have long been disconnected. It's time for Africa's U.S. diaspora to redefine their global value by helping African businesses scale continentally and globally.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur, or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? That business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dreams by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sideline and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dreams from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America, and my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
I'm Ramon Ray, founder of Smart Hustle Magazine.
And good evening.
I'm Ramon Ray, founder of Smart Hustle Magazine and smallbiztechnology.com.
You're here today to celebrate small business success. Stand up on your feet. You rocked the house. It was amazing. Didn't we learn? For me, success comes from failure. One thing not to do is shake somebody's hand like this.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more. We also offer website design services to help you create a professional online presence that reflects your unique brand. In addition to administrative support and website design, we offer business development and structuring services to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. We'll work closely with you to identify areas of improvement and develop a customized plan to help you reach your full potential. At Superwoman Business Services, we understand that running a business can be overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we're here to help you fly high and achieve success. Our virtual assistants are highly skilled, experienced, and dedicated to providing you with the support you need to thrive. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights. Let us help you become the superhero entrepreneur you are meant to be. Contact Superwoman Business Services today to learn more about our back office support services. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights.
It's time for you to start bossing in social media. For all your social media needs, you've come to the right place at the right time to get your website designed, landing page, social media platforms, and get the training you need to get in front of the people that's ready to buy your products and services. Let me train you with StreamYard, Zoom, Clubhouse, and much more. And let me help you get your virtual professional professionals, not assistants, because assistants can only assist you, but the virtual professionals can give you that professional flavor that you need to expand your reach and increase your revenue. Jump on in and get in where you fit in and start boxing today.
I'm Kennedy Harris. My genius is being an entrepreneur. I'm the CEO of K-Lock, a company where I develop my very own line of kids supplements. I currently market my multivitamin for kids to help combat weak immunity. During the pandemic, research has shown that having a strong immune system is key to fighting off disease. My vitamins are for kids, but adults can benefit from them as well. I'm adding a proprietary blend to my supplement line. I want to create my own blend so that I have a competitive edge in the marketplace. Staying healthy is important to me so that we live longer and have healthier lives. My website is klockproducts.com. That is K-L-O-C-K. Genius is common.
The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics are essential platforms for Black business owners globally. They provide the tools and support you need to succeed in today's competitive marketplace. Join us today as we collaborate together with businesses from around the world to support our children, students, and young future entrepreneurs, Black businesses and corporations. We raise funds for students going to college and young entrepreneurs who are aspiring to be business owners, and we invite you to be a contributor today. Visit the website www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to connect with and learn more about how the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics can help you not only share your amazing business story to businesses, but also serve future generations. Hello, my name is David Jones, CEO and co-founder of the Hello LLC, where we help businesses build a culture, brand and experience, and leverage technology to pivot into Web3. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into Roku, Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Spotify, Twitch, and Google Podcasts. Tune in, turn on, and let's thrive.
You are in the right place at the right time. The Black Business Network opens again for its Black Business Olympics, a 24/7 broadcast on business, strategies, global branding, social media marketing, finance, advertisement, and much, much more. Featuring the top, most powerful entrepreneurs and speakers and thought leaders from all around the world as they gather together for this phenomenal event. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the Metaverse, STEM City, USA, Black Multiverse, Pod TV, Roku, Hulu, iHeartRadio, Apple TV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Podcasts, Facebook, LinkedIn, IBM TV, Spotify, and Twitch. Tune in today and be a part of this amazing movement. The Black Business Olympics welcomes you.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. the world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
And good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, well, all business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is David Jones, CEO of the Hello LLC, and Hello is a commitment to helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. And I am your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, Black owners, entrepreneurs, forward thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from London, from Singapore, from Japan, from North Carolina, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, and all over the United States. I myself am coming live to you from Mexico. Yes, Mexico. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, to inspire, and to educate businesses about businesses. Not only that, we want to lead you into the future where right now you can go and watch this live in Metaverse from your phone, from your laptop, from your VR headsets at thehellollc.io, where you can enter into the Hello Plaza and watch this in a 3D immersive experience. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, since we're talking about Metaverse, I have the pleasure to introduce you to 11 Goddess, Ms. Kay Spears. She has 20 years of professional fundraising. She is a leader in Metaverse. She's building and creating Socopa Village and so many other massive experiences that you all are going to be able to experience. And she has a podcast called Goodness Garden Chat. And she's all about culture. She's all about music. She's all about celebration. And more importantly, she's all about community. I am here to welcome you all to Miss 11 Goddess. I know her as, and you all should know her as, Miss Pierce. Miss Pierce, it is so glad to have you on the show with us today, ma'am. How are you doing? So good to see you, ma'am. We got you on mute. I want you to hit the unmute button for me.
Are you so much better? Thank you for having me. Thank you for such an amazing welcome. And this is such an exciting opportunity. I hope I live up to that amazing intro.
Yes, ma'am, that indeed. It is a pleasure to have you on here with us, ma'am. I know you have been immersing yourself in Metaverse, and I know I share about it, but I would like to hear from someone else's output. What is Metaverse to you, ma'am?
Metaverse is the extension of creation on a whole new platform. Metaverse to me is a landscape of taking the things that excite you, the things that you dream about, the things that entertain you, and cultivating them into platforms, social communication, and opportunities.
Love it. I love it. And how did your professional career, help you and lead you into creating, all that you're creating?
This is such an interesting story. My professional career was as a fundraiser. What I found when I entered into fundraising is that it is a straightforward job that requires you to reinvent every year the exact same reason you're handshaking with the same people. Reinvigorate the idea, recreate an institution that has a mission and a vision that does not change, but somehow making it more appealing to be connected to it, more exciting, more something that maybe you were somewhat dabbling in, but this year, you need to be a part of it this year. We're doing great things. From that level of creativity that I took into my professionalism, when I retired, I kept asking myself, How could someone do that kind of creativity for others and not look at this landscape called virtual reality and not create for yourself? And one thing led to another. An idea led to a visual that led to the audible connections, that led to the relationships that inspired creativity because I was working with other creators. So that's how we met.
Yes, indeed. We absolutely met in Metaverse. And the great thing about the Metaverse is it allows people to connect from all around the world. And this is the thing that we share with people, is that it gives us an opportunity to meet people that we would have never met at all. And thankfully, we have had the opportunity to meet each other. And not only that, you live in Houston. So I don't know how we haven't ran into each other, although I'm here in Mexico and born and raised in Houston, Texas. But just for the people that are outside, right? They would have never been able to experience that. They would have never been able to create that. So, talk to me about, how do you see this helping people, especially family members? How do you see the metaverse helping families?
What I have done since I discovered the metaverse is share with people, especially people of color, that this landscape is the perfect place for you to truly make connections outside of your normal handshake, face-to-face opportunities, the circles we live in, the places we've grown comfortable, and we don't really stretch ourselves as we get older into making new friends and new connections. What I found in Metaverse, what I found as an exciting opportunity was there was a little bit of everything happening, from art to book clubs to exciting councils, people creating themed work. And I thought, well, this is so cool. But you start to tell yourself as a creator, is this something I can do? Because this is all new to me. And it just created a challenge of first learning how to use this. What does this mean? How do you take something and turn it into a fitted idea into this exciting space and then bring other people to it and get them excited about it? Turns out that was the easiest part. People naturally came to it because it existed where nothing existed before. And for me, I was looking at my cultural footprint and what would make my ancestors proud, because I've always been on a journey of family. I've always looked back. I've always taken those pearls to create a future, which is the absolute definition of Sankofa. Go back and get it. And so when I came into the metaverse, I came with every aunt, uncle, grandmother, cousin that I have met on my journey of life, and those I researched in my journey of understanding my ancestry. And the village took on a life of its own.
Yes, it did. And ladies and gentlemen, this village is absolutely amazing. You got to go get your Oculuses. You got to go and visit Sankofa Village because it is amazing. It has everything you can possibly imagine. And this is what I share with people, is that the metaverse allows us to keep that cultural preservation.
Right.
It allows us to share the stories. It allows us to showcase the stories we want to showcase, and nobody tell us what we can and cannot do. There's nobody that's went into your world to say, "Oh, you can't do that," right? Absolutely. And this allows you to do that. And so I'm so thrilled. And not only that, you said people, you said culture, but I also know you're a huge music lover as well. And you failed to leave that out. But how has music, played a huge role in your life and even building Sankofa Village in the metaverse?
I look at the footprint of my family, and I grew up in an R&B household when Motown was the sound. So when you bring up Smokey Robinson and the Temptations, I can tell you what year it came out. I can tell you members of the Smokey Robinson and the Miracle Group, because it was a part of me. And it became music that you did things in accompaniment with. Music I walked to school with. Music I cleaned my house with. Music I listened to going to and from work. Music I listen to when I'm trying to relax and just chill out after a hard week. And I realized as I started building in virtual reality, there was no soundtrack to what I was creating. And what I have found, especially in the music that culturally I've been impacted by, R&B, hip hop, the blues, and funk, these stories are just as important as the visual journeys and the audio journeys that doctors and professors were laying out that helped me create my museum. So I couldn't complete a museum in my head without the soundtrack that accompanies and tells the story. How do you not have Curtis Mayfield? How do you not have Isaac Hayes? How do you not have Anita Baker? These songs are journeys. These are moments in time from artists that share your experience, share your community, share what you love and what you like. And so they just sort of married each other and came together.
I love it. I love it. So, you know, you're so spot on. And music plays this huge drive and this huge vibration in our life. And as my daddy say, that music, boy, you don't know what music is. Boy, this music right here. And I remember it, you know, back in the day, riding on a Sunday, going to auntie's house, the family reunions. Oh, this is my song. And, you know, the late night dancing. Right. And just, you're so spot on, right? And so, you know, what drive, you know, did you have towards creating, you know, this Sankofa village and the things that are lasting so long? What was the drive behind that?
My grandmother, the amazing woman that, without being heavy-handed, without saying specifically, you need to pay attention to the footprint that you have and the one that you come from, she was a storyteller. And it was stories that came from days at the library to just sitting on the porch with her slip pulled up in the middle of the night in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and just talking. Just the two of us with crickets or cicadas or whatever was happening in the background, and her talking. So everything that I embarked on when I went on the ancestry journey, when I retired, when I wanted to have a better understanding of just my own family, it was always with her in my head, that giggle she had as she would just embark on just a little something. And then there was always the thread. She was notorious for popping up on family. Like, I would spend the summer with my grandmother. She would grab this brown suitcase. I wouldn't even be in Arkansas good. She's like, come on, let's go get on the train. We would wind up Utah, Chicago, Oklahoma, Washington, D.C., knocking on family members' door that had no idea we were showing up. But it was such a rich experience because we didn't stay long, but it was a family check-in, something we just have gotten away from. A check-in. Let me see you. Let me see how you're doing. Let me look at you. And then that journey to their house and from their house was a history lesson. We're going to visit this family member. This is who they are to you. This is what they've done. This is where they've been. This is what they're going through. Journey come back, then I share and ask the questions. It's a beautiful way to, even if you're distant, and you're in this part of your journey where your elders are slowly going home, transitioning. You've lost connection with cousins, siblings, aunts and uncles. There's something to be said for the lasting connection in the diaspora of just culture. And if you do nothing else, like creating a virtual footprint to say, hey, family, if you ever get a chance, put on your headset and come check on family over here. Put on your headset and come check on culture over here. And with you in Mexico, it led to a deep dive of the footprint of culture around the world. Things that you think you know, but you don't because you're not exposed. I've had an amazing time just doing the deep dive.
Yeah. You bring up so many great points. You know, that old conversation with grandma, the aunties, the uncles, the same stories that you've heard a million times, but you go back to that family reunion just to hear that one story. And you're gonna laugh like you never heard it before. You're gonna have the same conversations that you've had 100 times. And you know, it's gonna be to the point where it was like it was the first day, and those are the conversations. Those are the life lessons. Those are the things that we are we are losing track of. And this is where metaverse allows us to reconnect. And as I said, it allows us to go back to the past, where you can go onto your phone, you can go onto your laptop, you can go into the VR headsets, and you can go pull up on your cousin. You can go to your grandma's house. You can go to your uncle's house and say, how you doing? Leave them a message and do all these things. And that's the great thing about metaverse. With me being in Mexico, my mother is back at home, and she has the opportunity to come and join us in metaverse. And it's just as if my mother is sitting right there.
It is so funny you say that, because my parents are still with me. I'm blessed to have both of them. My mother is the one dabbling in tech. My father is the one that floats behind her while you're talking to her on her iPhone or tablet. If you just hold that conversation long enough, my father will float in the background. But if you say, hey, I'm going to call you on your cell phone, he's like, I don't even know where my phone is. I'm not picking up that phone. Yeah. My mother, however, can text, email. So when you have family that will at least make an attempt to try and master some aspect of technology, I love how the metaverse will meet you halfway. You don't have an Oculus, it'll meet you on your phone. It'll meet you on your laptop. There's so many domains to master, apps to be a part of, that you can be inclusive on every front and share your ideas. And it's not about being Beyonce level great. It's not about being Tyler Perry creative. Your energy, your ideas are so valuable. Put them out there, because like I said, I don't have grandchildren yet. I don't think my children are going to do anything until I'm long gone. I think they're conspiring to wait until I'm not here so I won't impact those little kids. I know it. I just know it. But I'm leaving these videos because I'm going to hug those babies one way or the other.
I love it. And you bring up so many great points, you know, of how we can keep the culture, how we can utilize these things. And yet it's the adoption. It's the adaption. And like I shared earlier, you know, we have to be willing to press the button. We have to be willing to move forward, because we know as a culture, when we do get into something, we create, we build, we give ideas, and it just goes from there. And so this is why we shouldn't be afraid to do exactly what we've been wanting, to time travel, to, you know, be wherever we want it to be. Where you at? I'm 5 minutes away. No, you ain't. Yeah, I am. Click on in metaverse.
And in metaverse, I am 5 minutes away. Put your headset on. My avatar. Oh my gosh. I've had more fun creating avatars of myself. Then I created them of my husband, who didn't even want any. He has like 17 things that make this environment so exciting, are teaching you to stay connected to a landscape that, to me, is like when the internet first slowly started to creep into our lives. I was there for that. I was there for the emergence of the way we switched over and gave ourselves over to technology, where it didn't exist before, where nobody was concerned about a phone because it was in the house on the longest cord in the world. Remember holding your phone up and spinning it out? That phone didn't leave. But now the idea that the phone is so much more than a phone, that it can do so much more. And so many of us are afraid of the device that has all of our information and all of our context, and we take everywhere. We don't master it. So my hope as I create this footprint and move on to others is to share with people my age, share with people with my background from my diaspora. This is just a place to have a good time. It doesn't have to frighten you.
Boom. Yes, you said it spot on. And, you know, it allows us to create. It allows us to be who we want to be, you know, however we want to show up in life, and not have to worry about being judged, not have to worry about being characterized, not have to worry about, you know, being put down on. And so, you know, you mentioned something that was key. And so, you know, how much time is spent on furthering these past ideas versus these new ideas that now you get to create in the metaverse?
And I always say this to myself. I made a successful career creating for other people. I was good at it. So much so that I came up with ideas that I'm still impressed with and see them in the institutions that I've left years ago. If I can do that for them on a paycheck, what's to stop me, the retiree with all the time, all the tech, all the Wi-Fi, from doing it for me? And that led to, oh, I wonder if I could do this. Well, no, I can do it. How do I do it? Okay, did I like what I did? I don't care. I did it. I tried it. I know how to do it. And to that end, you have played such a pivotal role. Hello played such a pivotal role in me saying, this wall that I put in front of me, I can remove because I'm the only one that put it there. Go do it. Why? Here's the link. Go do it. Who said you can't do it? Go do it. And then you would just be like, okay, bye. And I would sit there for 50 minutes going, I can do it. I can do it. I'm going to do it. That's what I want for everybody. I've written a book. I'm not an author. I didn't do the grand scale of storyboard. I took something that was so important to me that I was living in my head and put it on paper. And I did it and cultivated for 9 years before a friend of mine said, stop writing that book and publish the book. Because it was just a little hobby of something that I would add a chapter to or develop the character. Nothing I would think to share. Who would want? And you start to tell yourself these barriers. You start throwing brick by brick. Nobody's gonna. Why would I? Nobody's interested. Brick by brick by brick, because it's from your creative self, and you think there's no room for you. You look at the pantheon of creators, and you think, except absolutely, except of course. And so I'm on that journey now, having partnered with other creatives such as yourself. Because, you keep showing me all these things. You need to be, when I saw your intro, we're on Roku and Hulu and YouTube. And I was like, wait, what? Can we be doing all this? Can I be that girl? Yes, you can be that person. You're the barrier to your greatness. And if Jay-Z can get a museum in Brooklyn, I can get on virtual reality. He's my benchmark, by the way.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you share what we share with everyone, that you have to believe first. Without you believing in yourself, nothing will work. And that's the first important key factor. And, you know, as I share with people, you know, it's up to you. You got to get out of your own way. Your success is on the other side of things you don't do. And the things you don't do are the things that your family, your friends, your habits, your conditions, this mind plays tricks on you, tells you you can't do. And when you can do those things, then success will show up. And that, my friend, is what you've been doing. And we've been seeing you taking action and showing up. And not only that, I want you to share, you know, more with us, you know, what is your goal, for VR metaverse for 2024, ma'am?
I'm taking music to another level. I love music in such a way that I feel like I want to be a part of just a house party, a glimpse of sharing some of these amazing artists that I think fall through the cracks. I don't think enough people are listening to Brooke. But when you pair, when you pair what Brooke Benton did with what Tank is doing, there's a journey and a respect that you have to marry together. I want to celebrate my love of music. So I'm going to do it in a way where I can bring it to a virtual entertainment entity. So I'm looking forward to that.
So 11 Goddess, I would love for you to be able to share with the folks what you have going in Metaverse. I know you got a special event coming up, so I want you to share with them what that is, what it is, and how they can get a hold of coming to this event for sure.
Thanks to being a part of an amazing group of creators in the Infiniverse, I am doing the Women's World Second Annual Retreat. I'm doing it with Hello LLC in the space of Spatial. Spatial is a platform that allows for you to engage both on your computer, on your phone, or in your headset. I get to showcase the creativity of the things that I've done and talk about the journey I'm on. But overall, I'm going to always highlight that without collaboration and these connections, without having met some of these amazing people, I don't necessarily know that I would feel as empowered as I do in this space. But I feel like I can do anything as long as I understand the platform, its terms and conditions, and my own limitations. I'm empowered every single day to go back and get it and make it my joy for tomorrow.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I encourage you guys all to go to 11 Goddess and go see what she has going in Sokopa Village. This is on November 17th, November 18th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where she's going to be hosting an amazing event showcasing her metaverse world, being able to take you guys on a discovery and really be able to show you guys what metaverse is all about. And so with that being said, can you tell the people your biz in a box where they can get more of this information at, ma'am?
You can find 11 Goddess as well as Cass Pierce on Facebook, Spotify. My Goddess Garden Chat is my book chat on Spotify. You can find me on Instagram. I've now started to tackle that environment. And soon I will overcome my issues with Spatial and create and grow there and other platforms. But right now I do my book club and book reviews and book chats. I take those to Amazon as well as Goodreads. So I'm all over the place doing my thing, making my footprint.
Absolutely. But you guys can definitely go and check out all of this information at the Hello LLC /11 Goddess. And you can go to her biz in a box and get all of this good information. So with that being said, Miss 11 Goddess, I want to thank you so much for your time, for your inspiration, for you showcasing to everyone, especially those of us who are more experienced, that they too can do it. And that's exactly what you're doing with the culture, with the community, and bringing back the music and really showcasing that we all can do it. So thank you, ma'am, so much. I greatly appreciate that.
Thank you so much. And remember, go back and get it so you can go forward and live it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side. And so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we talk about the metaverse, I want you all to be able to understand the metaverse is the future. The metaverse is nothing more than the third generation of the internet. And we are here, as when I say we, the Hello LLC is helping everyone be able to make that pivot, just as we have with Miss 11 Goddess, just as we have with Cleo Matthews, just as we have with multiple people that you've been able to see on this platform and off. And it is literally time for you too to make that pivot into the future. And we can show you, we can teach you, or we can do it for you. Either way, we want you to come and join our community because we want more for you than from you, and we all can thrive together. And with that being said, I want you all to take advantage of our Pivot membership. Our Pivot membership starts out at $7 a month, okay? We're talking about 23 cents a day. You got that in a junk drawer. And we have workshops. We have actually community events. We have well over 100 videos to show you how to start your business, show you how to utilize these AI technologies, show you how to utilize metaverse, show you how you can start your TikTok, show you how you can use this ChatGPT, show you how you can use Google Bard. Literally, we want to be able to show you how to bootstrap your business and utilize these AI tools as we pivot forward and as we utilize these systems and as they transition in our business, in our enterprise, and in our everyday life. And so that, my friends, is something that you definitely want to take advantage of joining our Pivot membership. And anybody that joins our Pivot membership, and you mentioned the Black Business Network, I myself, David Jones, will give you a 30-minute discovery call where I myself will take you through your social media. I will take you through your website. I will take you through your actual systems, your AI systems, if you do or do not have them. And I will literally be able to give you a guideline, an actual guidance of what you should be doing to pivot your business into the future. Because not only have we been able to do it, we've been able to show other people how to do this as well, all the way from Grant Cardone, all the way to Grammy-nominated singers, all the way from if you went to jail or Yale, we do not care. We want you to be able to pivot your business. And as I share with people, we can help you, but we can't save you. That saving part is up to you. And that's up to you to make that mind shift to say, hey, you know, these keys that I'm using, they're not working for me. And I got to do something else. And that something else is me getting out of my own way and me not allowing the most expensive things hinder me from what I need to do. And if you don't remember, the most expensive things is a closed hand, a closed mouth, and a closed mind. And our Pivot membership is a way to help you all open those up with the community that's going to share what they've been learning and what they've been doing to get you to where they are. And I'm here to tell you, everything that we showcase, everything that we talk about, we have done it, we're doing it, or we're about to implement it, and we've tested it out into our own business because we understand, right, that we are not just going to showcase something to you that doesn't work, because a confused mind will say no. And that is what we do. We want to be able for you not to be confused, for you not to be sitting at that computer at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, trying to figure out how to do this, how to do that, knowing you know you want to do it, you just don't know how. And that is where our Pivot membership comes into play for $7 a month, right? $7 a month. And look, if you want more than that, we also have partnerships all the way up to $5,000 a month where we can handle everything from the rooter to the tutor to building out your website to handling your social media to handling your email marketing to handling your whole entire AI systems. And it literally is for you to be able to be the president of your business and you not to be the actual janitor of your business at the end of the day. And so that is why I encourage you all to go to the HelloLLC.io and take advantage of all the resources we have. And guess what? You don't want to purchase anything? That's fine. We have 4 different guides to be able to help you learn and be able to get yourself where you want to go. From our 20 ways of how to make money on Metaverse, 35 different AI tools, a way that you can understand what Metaverse is and how you can socialize or should I say monetize your actual social media. And we just put an extra one on there for your holiday sales. So learn about the holiday sales. And so I want to make sure that we do not forget about our sponsors for this event. And those sponsors are our NC 100, our Moody Capital Partners, our Suede Soul, our Lotus Rich Coaching and Training, the Carolina, Virginia Supplier Development Council, the Step Management, the BHS and Associates, the Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Mulaney Shawnee Global, Executive Women Success Institute, the Quality Coaching Company, the Superwoman Business Services, the Creative Force Studios, the Hello LLC, Lee Entertainment, the Artistic App Design, and the Black Business Expo USA. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that the Black Business Expo mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K through 12 entrepreneurs. So I want you to make sure you're going to the fundraiser and donating to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or going to the actual Cash App as well. Remember, our goal is to raise laptops and be able to provide $5,000 for 10 students going to college. So students, go and register as well. And so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to thank you all for joining us today on the Black Business Network. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader, an expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090.
Artist to me is a creative expression of something from nothing. You know, it explodes onto the canvas, or it explodes on in my work. One of the things that I try to do more than anything is I try to just give the lines and the movements and emotions and expressions into what I do. Art really means to me a chance to express how I feel deep down inside. Most of my art begins as a thought that I might have, you know, whether it's sports, whether it's history, whether it's a woman or a man. It pretty much starts as an idea of thought before I get into the actual image of what I'm going to draw. I do a lot of historical pieces. I was a history minor in college, and I love to do history pieces. And a lot of times I'm thinking about history, and then I try to make that history impact you as you look at it. That's one of the reasons I do pictures so large. People ask me, why do I do the pictures so big? And I tell them, I want the piece to impact them as they're looking at it, to kind of dominate them, dominate their space. And most of my pieces I try to do off page. I don't try to do anything that's going to be in those four corners or in a square. And I want your imagination to be a part of the piece that you're looking at.